Yo, what up? What's up, Larissa? What's cracking? Josue, what's up? Connecticut's finest, what up? Samurai, what up?
Yo,
Mo Better Brains? I knew girls who gave me Mo Better Brains. What's up? Shelton, what up?
Marco, I love life. Every day I wake up and I'm so thankful. Especially today, I'm so grateful to see the new news. This makes me so happy to see what's happening with Floyd and Tyson.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was wrong. Floyd doesn't need the money. I was wrong. This this clinches it. I was wrong.
But check this out, Marco. Be fair. Does Tyson need the money? And this is
Yes,
his third go
but
at
at
this.
least he admits it.
That's you know what? That's a good point.
He's always been like, yeah, I blew all my money. I still know how to spend it. This fucking guy's like, I mean, the last 4 posts I saw of Floyd was him showing bets that he won, like 50 grand here, 50 grand there. But it's like, yeah, well, how much you losing then?
yo, can I be honest?
Oh boy,
I really don't believe this is happening.
Mike
It
don't
is.
need the money. Mike got money. They just like having more money. But
That is
I
such
think Floyd might be in. I'm
Shelton.
starting to believe, Marco. I'm starting to believe that Ponzi scheme they say Floyd got caught up into and his money got taken. I'm starting to believe that that's true.
Shelton, let me say something. No disrespect to you. You're an elder statesman here in the community, but that comment you just made that he just likes more money, that is a most usually young people say that, not a mature man like yourself. Like that is such a
So you trying to tell me? Hold on. Wait, stop. So you trying to tell me since he fought that fool Jake Paul, he ran through that $27 million he made?
Do you have any idea what his bills are? Because I don't, but I know rich people. And first of all, by the way, 27 million is before taxes, and he probably only sees
Yeah, I know. He probably came out with about 13, 14 million. Something like that.
Nope, 30%. But you don't know what he owes. You don't know what his bills are. Like, yeah, he needs money. He wanted to fight Logan Paul right after that. Even Logan called him out. Logan's like, he just wants money.
Well, maybe he does want money.
Honestly,
and real quick, and he's admitted he's bad with money and he's lost all his money. So all those things, yes, I don't think he just likes money. I think he needs it.
Marco, it wouldn't surprise me if really, really, truly, and I'm not saying this in a disparaging way, but it really wouldn't surprise me if it was Floyd's money that's keeping that entire Premier Boxing Champions promotion up and running. That would not surprise me because that's a big place where that's a place where you can easily burn through $27 million.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially when you have all these guys that are making these exorbitant purses like Tank and Fundora Zoo making purses that they really on the market they probably shouldn't be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't shock me. But hey, I mean, he's his own man. He makes his own business dealings. And
I saw it late because we had a very, those of you who don't know, in the community, we had a very active Grant Glove raffle day. Very active. We had
I saw your post.
Jackie came in, dropped fucking 15 raffle tickets, and then rationed them out between all the females of the community. So her, Clarissa, and
holy
Khalil,
shit,
5 tickets each.
Holy
Yo,
shit.
she
And then Angry Skips came in, and this motherfucker, Angry Skips, shout out to him. He dropped like 25 tickets just today.
Where the fuck did this happen from? Did this precipitate from the Discord, or it's just randomly?
I was putting it up. No, Skips did his. He did like 15 or whatever in a row, 11 or 12 in a row at once. So I posted it, and then CJ, of course, his competitive ass, he matched it right away. And then I guess Jackie got the bug. She matched it, and then Skips came back, doubled down, and then CJ came back and doubled down. Very active.
Marco.
What's up?
That's cool. That's a good shit. That's
really
good
mean
shit.
she gave Alberto some?
What?
Or no?
What'd you say?
I said, do that mean she gave Alberto some or no?
Does who need to give who? Alberto what?
No, did
anybody donate? Did anybody donate an entry to Alberto?
I think those days are done. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any. You know, I don't care what you do. Like, I'm not saying don't, but I don't think any. Like, I think you might be the only one who did that in the past.
No, you missed the joke. It's all good.
Shut up.
Oh, it was a joke. Well, I mean, I assume.
Yeah, you tell that dog.
No, because There, bro. Fuck it.
All right. But yeah, now it got real active out of nowhere. And today's my daughter's birthday, so that's why I haven't been live today. And
Shout out to
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy
to little
birthday.
Marco Sita.
Novella, her name's Novella.
Novella?
Your wife
Novella.
chose that name, right?
No,
Novella.
no.
Novella?
Yeah, like telenovela. It's actually a very popular name in Tuscany, Italy. It's Italian for
It's
a short
different.
story.
Novella. It's different.
Short
Yeah,
story
I like
or
it.
poem in Italy. Obviously, Hispanic culture, telenovela, which means like a soap opera. But this is a short story.
Happy birthday, Novella. I hope you had a great birthday.
My daughter, oh, thank you, man. My daughter wanted to call her Nova. My wife wanted to name her Nova, but I didn't like Nova. So she goes, "What about we call her Novella, and then we do Nova for short?" I'm like, "All right, bet."
That is a beautiful name, and if I ever have a daughter, Marco, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna steal that name. That
I
is a
appreciate it.
awesome name.
Thank you. I thought you, since you're Hispanic, would like, because some Hispanic people laugh because they just know it as a soap opera. They're like, soap opera? I'm like, it doesn't mean that in Italian.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, it was
That's
her
the cool
birthday,
thing.
and then I got a fucking cold on top of it, which is annoying these kids. And then yesterday I had to go into Brooklyn, deal with my business, do some shit there. So I've been MIA a little bit, but I'm back.
So Marco,
Yeah, bro. People in the Discord were like scared for your well being. We were like, "Whoa, what happened to Marco? Like, holy shit, dude! You get hit by a train or something, or what's going on?"
I'm good. You could always,
Well, Marco, you know they're gonna have that fight in New York, so I know you're going, right? Floyd versus Mike. I know you'll be front row seat.
I won't be unless it's local and I get approved, or unless somebody hires me to
You'll
work
pay for that, bro. You'll pay for that, bro. You love those guys.
No,
Well, that's confirmed.
Don't
That's
sell
confirmed
out,
to be happening
Marco.
in New York.
Don't sell out. Don't sell
Nah,
out
I'm
and
just
go to
talking
that fight.
it's not confirmed
I
where
hope
it's
the
going to
shit
be.
don't
It's
happen.
confirmed that it's going to happen because the ring's pretty. They released it.
No. See, that's the thing about the ring. I don't always believe what they say. Because I remember,
Well,
like,
this is an issue though, right? Because people can just feed them false information. Look at
Exactly.
the whole Jake Paul Tank thing, and now it comes out today that it might not happen because they haven't gotten confirmed by the commission.
I
So who
didn't hear
knows
that.
if that's going to
Wait,
happen?
but the commission doesn't have to confirm an exhibition, does it?
I think
Yes.
they're
In the state of
trying
Georgia,
to.
So
you
here's
can
what it
only
is.
have a
In the state of
9-pound
Georgia,
weight.
but
You can
we
only
know
have a
that
9-pound weight difference,
right.
even in an exhibition fight.
Okay, but
This
guess
is a
what?
60-pound weight difference.
Guess what
They
you
don't want
do?
to have nothing to do with it.
Guess what you do in that case? You go to any other fucking state who will approve it. Not a big
Yeah,
deal.
you find a state that will allow it.
Am I allowed
You got to
to
find a
stir
state
the pot a little
that will
bit?
allow it. Yeah.
Can I stir the pot a little bit?
Well, that's what you do best. So go ahead.
Okay, that's what I do best. So first off, when I heard the news of the Jake Paul and Tank fight that's possibly falling off, it told me instantly that the money connected to this fight was not what everyone expected to be. Okay? Because if it was, they would have easily passed this fight through, just like they did Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. It was a ton of money on the line. There's no money in this Jake versus Tank. And also, there's no money in Tank. The money is inflated. PBC been inflating its numbers forever. So
One thing I won't push back on that is you have to remember that Tank and Tyson and Jake was specifically held in Texas because of that reason, and also because of the venue. And I don't know how you can inflate Tank's numbers when he's constantly breaking gates and attendance records. Like, didn't he break the attendance record at Barclays twice, Marco?
this is in reference to the pay-per-view. In fact, so in this era, and I said this before, because we're living in a time of inflation, most fights are gonna break, gate records because everything is expensive now.
Right. That's a good point. No, that's a good point. So you really got to look at, I guess, attendance numbers, not total.
And
Total.
it was going to be. I mean, you look at where this fight was going to potentially take.
But
place.
you could also just water it down. For inflation, you could recalculate the numbers with inflation in mind and see.
Of course you could, but no. But it makes too much sense when it comes to negotiating, we're breaking records, we're doing these numbers, so we're supposed to be the A side, we're supposed to have negotiation power over whoever we're fighting. Look at our numbers, look at our inflated numbers, and this was what the PBC was known to do until Bud Crawford stepped in one day and said, "Hey, I want to see the books." And
That's a
all
good
of a
point.
sudden,
And then all of a sudden,
sudden,
they didn't want to push back on him, and they didn't want to make the deal. That's a good point, Schultz.
Fellas, I just
Alan.
can't believe this fight. It is fucking like you guys know I love boxing. It is fucking ridiculous.
okay.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
that's happening,
Was that
Marco.
sarcasm,
So good.
Marco? That Floyd Mayweather doesn't need money. Was that sarcasm, or were you just like
I've always thought that he needs it. Yeah.
Okay, so
this confirms it to me.
Listen, you never have enough money. So whether if he's having money issues or not, there's never enough money.
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
There's never enough money.
Well, Marco, you can't.
I disagree with that. It's subjective, so we can't argue with each other. That's not what I think. For me, there's enough money.
I don't think that's.
And I think the problem with that statement is it always comes from people, and I don't know you. I'm not in you guys' pockets, but safe to say none of you are multimillionaires. So it always comes from people like us who are not at that level. So of course we're gonna think, whoa, but when you have as much as you need, different problems arise. I know very wealthy people. You can have enough money. Trust me.
Listen, we're the same goofies that believe that when rich people claim bankruptcy, we just assume they went broke.
And that's not always the case. Absolutely right, because there's a lot of moving parts.
Here's a perfect example for you, Marco. Layla didn't need the money, did she?
Oh, and need the money for what?
For Clarissa.
Layla Ali didn't need the money.
I don't know if she
care
did
about
or not. I don't know her story.
Well, she turned it down. No, but that's his point. Like she was able to turn it. Obviously,
she said, I ain't doing that shit no matter how much money you got.
Right. So she doesn't.
I'm saying that to your point, man. Everybody ain't going
I didn't know where you're going with this because I got Yaya in.
Come on, man. Use your head for something other than a hat rack, bro.
Okay.
No, I mean,
yeah, but
we know
Clarissa
Shields ain't had no $15 million, so it was a fake offer.
We don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't.
Hey, Marco.
There's also a saying that says all money isn't good money.
I disagree,
man,
and I disagree. I think Clarissa could easily raise that money to fight Layla. She could have had that raised for real.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, Layla's already got money.
So we're all stipulating. We don't know. But I do think that this fight is fucking ridiculous, especially after how Mike Tyson just looked. Fucking ridiculous.
How is this ridiculous and Tank Davis versus Jake Paul ain't ridiculous?
There she is. Ooh, ladies first.
Marco.
Ladies first. She was on her Queen Latifah shit today. Just rationing out tickets for all the ladies.
Good shit, Jackie. Real good shit, Jackie.
What's up, Ryan?
So you say the money thing, right? So like what's your stance on it exactly?
My stance on what? Floyd?
Yeah, sure.
You know my stance. I always thought that Floyd very, very likely, because obviously I don't know for sure, has some kind of money problems. Either he's broke or he's broke for a rich person broke, like not enough assets. So he has to, whatever it is, I feel like he's doing some of this shit almost purely for the money because he needs it. And again, that doesn't mean he doesn't have a penny in his pocket, but there's something there because like whoever said this earlier, rich people broke is different than our broke. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
So that's what I think.
And remember, Marco, for anybody watching or anybody in the panel didn't catch this headline, a month or a couple months ago, some investigative news journalists in New York found out that he fabricated that story about purchasing some high valued real estate in Manhattan, and like they were like city blocks worth of it. You know what I mean? Like,
and what FX is saying, this too is a big indicator of people who are bad with money. But apparently he lied about purchasing. Now, just to sum it up briefly, he puts out a post in front of 3 buildings.
Fabricating and lying is 2 different things.
In my hometown, right? 2 buildings in New York City, 3 buildings, whatever it was. Says he bought them. Well, in New York City, I don't know if it's like this in the rest of the country, but you can go on the Department of Buildings website, you put in a building, and it tells you a bunch of information, how much the taxes are, who the owners are, a whole bunch of stuff. Well, those were all cross-referenced, and Floyd was not the owner. In fact, it was owners, known owners who own other properties that have nothing to do with Floyd. So there's either two possible situations there. One, he's lying, which is what most people think, or two, sometimes you buy into real estate and your name isn't on the official, so we could be kind of connected, but they never came out and confirmed or denied it. But it seemed like he's full of shit, basically. So that was.
I mean, even then, I feel like these investigative journalists who print and put out those kind of stories, I would trust them that they would do their due diligence to reach out to whatever trust or whoever owns that real estate to, if they can put out. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't put that out? Yeah, be like, yeah, I'm in business with Floyd Mayweather. Why would the fuck wouldn't I? He's the best boxer alive. Who wouldn't?
Right.
You know what I mean? Who wouldn't
Right.
want to confirm that? Like, yes, these are the kind of high rollers that I deal with, of course.
That's what I'm thinking. But you never know. So I just
Now,
want to be
Marco,
fair.
did you ever see him on the Pivot podcast? Him and Alex Rodriguez are supposed to have some kind of real estate conglomerate going on.
Hold on. So okay, this is possible, but that's still bullshitting to some degree. You didn't buy.
Yeah, no doubt. No
That's
doubt.
why I said. That's why I said fabricating and lying is two different
Okay.
things.
Well,
No,
I mean,
they're the same thing.
it's yeah. I mean,
It's
it's
the same
he's
thing.
basically
It's
doing.
literally not.
He's trying
It
to
is the
increase
same thing.
the appearance of his worth. That's what he's trying to do. He wants everybody to think how rich he is. And a lot of times when people do that, they're guilty of something. Like he's probably,
Niggas need to
You're
teach them.
on that case. In that case, Marco, you're right. He's lying. He's telling a lie.
Fabricating and lying are
If
the
that's the
exact
truth.
same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I mean, so he owns a piece of it. So it's not right. If you're an investor, you own a piece of it. So that's kind of true. But
And that's what you say. Like when the Williams sisters came out and said they bought a stake in the Miami Dolphins. They didn't say they bought the Miami Dolphins. They said they bought a piece.
Right, but he doesn't work that way. He took a picture standing in front of all three buildings, like, "Oh, my new investment or my new property I just purchased." Whatever. I don't even know how he worded it. Maybe he worded it, legally the right
He's
way.
a lying sack of shit. That's how he worded it.
Yeah. So this fight is, to me, it's just more indication that he's fucking money. And Mike too. Mike, like we said, at least Mike is honest. He said he's been broke for years.
Yeah.
No, let me shoot these
Lennox
guys
Lewis
some
isn't
bail.
doing any crazy exhibitions or anything because he's straight with
I
money.
can't believe Mike smoked that much weed, though. Mike can't smoke that much weed.
I don't think it's on the weed. He's never been good with money. He's been honest about it.
And when
Yeah,
you
he
don't
got
have
fucked out a
anybody
lot
to
of money,
teach you
too.
how to use
He
money.
got
then-
fucked out of a lot of money. Well, that's part of not being good with money. I don't mean just overspending, but yeah, letting people mismanage it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
Well, Marco, I was gonna say, see, I think, and I understand why people are kind of jumping the gun with this, but let's give these guys the benefit of the doubt, because I know Chavez Senior has done exhibitions in Mexico. He does them often, actually, but he'll usually do them with like true exhibitions. You know what I mean? Like it'll be, a little. It won't be like the big arena or whatever.
I've
They'll
only
wear
seen him-
gloves, have big gloves, they wear headgear, they do all the thing, they donate it to charity, shit like that. Maybe it's something
He
like
was
that.
doing
I
that
mean,
to keep his son out of jail. He did them exhibitions so he wouldn't arrest his son.
Oh boy, 40 minutes.
Listen,
Well, I don't know.
Senior's a cokehead. Chavez Senior's a cokehead, so he does all kinds of
The
shit.
son is too.
I mean, who's not a cokehead?
I don't know.
Hey,
shout out David
Yo.
Benavides.
yo, Marco, what up, man? Can I tap in?
Yeah, go ahead. Who's this?
This stock chaser,
Oh, what
man.
up,
Shout outs to the panels, man. Shout outs to the panel, everybody on the panel. I can't really see y'all, but
What's cracking?
shout outs to the panel. Yo,
Go ahead.
listen to this.
Do your thing.
Go ahead.
Hey, hold on. Check this out, baby. Hold on. So it's the return of the Money May? The return of Money May, huh?
The return of Old Mike and Money May. Yep.
Okay. Listen. Cause I'm only listening. I'm gonna keep it short. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
but listen, check this out, right? In my honest opinion, I know you love Roy Jones. I mean, Roy Jones, greatness. Like, I mean, no one can deny that. Different, A beast mode, straight beast mode. Like if anyone watches boxing, then you would know what Roy Jones was. And I mean, it don't matter like what happened after, but during his prime, goated.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say this, man. Respectfully, in my life, the best boxer, greatness, great as well, is Floyd Money May. I mean, the best, untouchable, never lost, made everyone look pedestrian. It's what he's always done. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yep.
But hold on, I'm gonna lead this to my second. I'm gonna roll this over, right?
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll this over because look, Marco, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been off. I've been off I've been off YouTube, man. I've been on the low for the
Okay.
last week or so. But listen, I'm on the low for a reason because to me personally, there ain't nothing to talk about until leading up to November 22nd and thereafter. I mean, I'm gonna be all over this bitch. But what I'm gonna try to like, this is what I'm telling y'all right now. The disrespect, right? Towards Devin Haney, it will end on November 22nd when he washes Brian Norman Jr. because
Oh, I
Brian
agree
Norman
with
Jr.
that.
is going to get washed. He's gonna get washed.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
agree
be
with that.
so one-sided. It's gonna be so one-sided, Marco, that people, you know what they're gonna do, Marco? They're gonna cop the pleas, like, yo, but it was boring. Yo, but all he did was run around the ring. Oh, but he only landed 100. They're gonna make 100 excuses. But at the end of the day, when he washes Brian Norman Jr. 10 rounds to 2, I'm gonna be
Right.
all over this shit. Now, now this is what I'm trying to say. Uh, Listen, nobody could sit here and tell me that Floyd Mayweather ain't. I mean, in my opinion, yeah, Roy Jones. I mean, beast. But when we're talking about the greatest in my lifetime, is Floyd Money May. He showed it. Look at the champions he beat. Look at the work that he put in. But to this day, he still gets disrespected. And listen, I'm not gonna hold you. The biggest mistake Devin Haney did was fighting Ryan Garcia, accepting that overweight. That he should have never did that shit because this put a whole like a label on him, nasty label. But what
See?
I'm trying to say is this, man. He's from the school of Mayweather, man. Mayweather schooled Devin Haney. And at the end of the day, if it's Mayweather that's back, I'm paying for that shit. Mayweather could put that on pay-per-view. I'm paying for
Let
that
me ask you this.
exhibition.
Let me ask you this, Doc. Did you watch him? Did you watch him fight John Gotti's grandson twice?
I watched. Yeah, of course I did. 100%.
You were the only one. I bet you the stream was real clear because nobody was overloading that one.
Listen, but at the end of the day, how much he got paid for those fights? Not that I care, because that's what
No,
Tank
no.
Davis fans do. That's
Yeah,
what they do. They try to throw money in the air and all that. But listen, look, Marco, I'm laying low. I'm laying low because I don't got a horse in the race. Crawford, Canelo, or whatever. It's cool. I think Canelo gonna win, but I don't really care. But listen, November 22nd. Stock Chaser is going to be all around this bitch. And at the end of the day, I want y'all to remember me for telling y'all Devin Haney is going to wash Brian Norman Jr. And then I want to hear what everyone's going to have to say. But anyway,
all right.
that's my call. I
All right, man.
appreciate you. And yo, shout out to the panel. Y'all keep cooking. You heard I'm listening.
You're the man.
Y'all be easy.
I mean, no disrespect to
It's
that young man, but to watch John Gotti fight, man, you gotta be sick. You sick if you watch
I'm not paying for
John
Yeah,
that.
Gotti's grandson fighting.
yeah.
if
I'm
you
with you.
pay for
I'm not
John
paying for
Gotti.
that.
Man,
Yeah.
I tell you what, Marco, to be old enough to watch Castillo uh, beat Mayweather up from pillar to post, and
Castillo,
hear
yes.
these young dudes
I was
Yeah.
about to
call
say.
in talking about in
Well,
my lifetime.
hold
But
on,
dude,
Alan. Alan,
let me tell you. Let me
let's
tell
not
you about.
I
exaggerate. It
mean,
wasn't from
every
pillar to
fighter has a
post.
fight
It's
that they
like
Let me
probably
let
should
me
have
what?
let me
lost.
It was
let me
close.
tell you. Let me tell you about lifetime. You ain't lived long enough, man. You ain't lived long enough. You haven't watched enough boxing.
Well, and what I was going to say, which I always say, but of course, it's all dependent on your criteria for the greatest. Roy Jones and Floyd fought at the same time. Roy's was a little older, but there was a good 5-7 years where they were both almost peak, and nobody ever questioned for a second who was a better fighter pound for pound. Roy
Yeah,
dominated.
Floyd Money Mayweather.
Bro, Roy Jones didn't lose a He didn't lose a round in his
He
prime.
didn't get
Floyd
hit.
didn't lose a fight.
Floyd's the greatest defensive player of all time, but he never went a whole round without getting hit. Roy did. Just saying.
Castilla arguably won that fight in Floyd Mayweather's peak prime.
Ain't
That
even
was
say
Nah, yo,
man,
stock.
that
Hold
was
on.
pretty boy
Stock.
Floyd.
Floyd
That was the pretty boy
definitely.
Floyd era that they've been
Man.
Hold on, let
arguing
me just
about.
say this: stock chaser. Floyd definitely won the rematch easy, and he claimed he had an injury in the fight, and I kind of believe him. But that doesn't take away from the first fight that the majority of people thought that Floyd should have lost.
Hey, Marco, you
Yeah,
see
but
that
I
like
feel
the
like
type of
every
stuff y'all
great
gotta
fighter
say
has a
to like
fight
big
that
up a
people say
person.
they probably lost though.
Wait, one at a time. Who said that? Who's talking?
Go ahead, you can talk.
Go ahead. Who was
I
that?
just feel like every great fighter has a fight that they probably
Well, you know
should have
what's funny,
lost.
I
DeMarcus?
agree.
You say that not everyone. We went over a couple. Ricardo Lopez and Rocky Marciano do not, but all the other ones, undefeated ones, do. But you're right, most do, the majority.
Most
But
do.
there's only like 5 undefeated fighters, champions, and 2 of them only out of the 5. Rocky was losing a couple fights until he landed that
Until he
that fucking
won.
hammer.
So he
Right.
brutally knocked
I
the
mean,
guys out.
Marco.
That makes a
yeah,
difference.
but I mean,
Right.
Rocky retired at the right time, so
Well, he also, and Rocky he was only 32, which then was old, but he only held the
Yeah.
championship for 3 years. But remind you, and I don't want to make this about Rocky. Rocky was 185 pounds in an era where all the heavyweights were 200, which,
I mean,
it's not
if
the
he'd have,
biggest difference, but
There were some standouts, Marco, but that's about right.
about right. So,
if he'd have
just
waited
like
for Floyd
Wilder,
Patterson, if he'd have waited for Sonny Liston, he'd have had 2 losses on his record.
nah, he would have fucked Floyd Patterson up. Liston, I
No,
don't
he
know.
would not have.
Yeah, he would have fucked Floyd Patterson up.
No.
Nah, I
Floyd
don't
didn't
think so.
do well with power punches because Floyd came right at you. Floyd
So
Patterson.
he
didn't
beat
do well with power
Ingemar Johansson in the rematch. So
I'm just saying he didn't do well with power punches like that because he came right at them. I think it's a styles thing. But Floyd was nice. I got a picture with Floyd. You guys ever see it?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
I have not seen that. That's cool. Show us.
I'll show you right now. Yeah, I got a picture with Floyd when I was
He
up.
was-
Because those of I lived
you was in a
at
boxing gym, right?
with Kevin Rooney, Catskill. That was because Floyd. I was living and training with Kevin Rooney, and Floyd would come up to the gym a lot because that's his old hood. Here, I'll show it to you guys right now.
Floyd
That
was
was
way
his.
too fast for Rocky.
Say that again. What'd you say? He's too fast? Nah, chill. He was fast.
Floyd was way too fast
Let me
for
show you
Rocky.
guys this picture real quick. Where's it at? There it is.
Something tells me I doubt he could be fast for 15 rounds.
That's a 15-year-old me.
I don't know why
Damn.
Marco. That kind of
Man,
like
that's crazy work.
What'd you say?
Was he the commissioner then at that time? Was he still because he was the New York State
don't
Athletic
remember.
Commissioner, no?
There it goes. What'd you say, Ian?
Says you look good, man. Shout out to you.
Did you say photoshopped?
It kind of does,
You
man.
punk ass motherfucker. Nah, definitely not. He was the commissioner.
During this time, I know he was at a time, but I mean, at this time, was he still
I don't
working with
know.
the
And
commission?
this is me.
I thought y'all was in the
I'm
ring.
15 here. I was 185 pounds. This is before I lost the baby fat. This is in the Catskill gym. Yeah, it was dope. But I met him twice, I believe. He only came up there like twice.
How old was he at the time?
I don't know. Do the math. He was 92 or 93, one of the two, because I was there for both.
He was probably like 60.
So something like that. Yeah, but
They're just cold.
who somebody's talking. But yeah, so I don't know. That shit. I blame Floyd for his BS. For this BS, he's the only one fought McGregor, the first clown of his era. Nah, Muhammad Ali fought that fucking Japanese dude. Like, people have done exhibitions over the years.
Yo, no, that's what I'm saying. I swear to God, like,
Yeah,
right
but the
before you went
Japanese
live,
dude wasn't a sanctioned bout.
That was Floyd Patterson, Jackie.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
either.
Yeah.
Floyd
I swear to God, I just seen this like in the Discord like 10 minutes before you went live. That's why I didn't believe it. But Floyd posted it and Mike Tyson. So
Oh, yeah. And I saw it. The Ring posted it. I'm like, all right, the Ring's official. The Ring's official. So, you know what I'm saying? That was, yeah, that was.
Hey, Marco, just if I may, just respond to what Stock Chasers was saying. Stock Chasers, if you're listening to this is Mo Brains. I just want to let you know, or no, I'm not. This is I'm pleading with you. If you do run into any of the Haneys, because I know they're like hanging out in New York now. If you run into them, I highly recommend you tell Devin to start keeping a journal from now until the fight. because November 22nd, Norman is gonna beat the living piss out of him, and he's gonna
Oh no,
knock
he's
out.
not, man.
He's gonna knock out the
I'm
next
I'm betting like
the next 8
100 on Devin
weeks.
shit.
He's gonna knock the memory out of his fucking pea-brain skull. Okay,
I
so
see
just
Bill all the
I
time, man.
highly recommend
This
that.
dude knocks out one
Highly
Japanese
recommend.
gentleman, and everybody
Just
saying
he
he's
better
gonna
start
knock out Devin.
journaling so he doesn't forget his side chicks, his number, her number. He doesn't forget his social security number or anything like that. He's gonna want to keep all those records nice and handy just in case. Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
first off, Devin Haney right now is not trending. First off, I'm low nose boxing, and Bill Haney actually bought a crib in New York. I see him all the time at the gym.
Yeah, me
But
too.
Bill Haney hasn't been around lately because they're in camp with Devin. So Devin don't be in New York. It's really Bill that be in New York with his little son Sean Haney. I got a chance to interview him. He's a cool kid. As far as Debo, Dev, aka the Boogeyman at 140, I got to give him credit. The guy stepping up to face the modern day possible fifth king of this generation, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, aka Brian Norman Jr., man. And I'm really rooting for Brian Norman Jr. The guy's a 24-year-old, 35-year-old man all in one. Carries himself with maturity, speaks with maturity. Kind of reminds me of myself when I was 24 years old, because when we was 24 years old, we had a certain maturity, opposed to the 24-year-old guys nowadays that carry themselves like feminine 19-year-old guys. And I don't mean to sound like that, but it is what it is, man.
Real quick, yo,
Yeah, that's great.
you got roughly, I think you got 31 total entries. CJ's a little ahead of you, but it's between you guys. Show.
let me point something out real quick. HOD
Oh.
just said Devin is in Miami. How would you know he in Miami?
He said shut the
HOD?
fuck up, Low.
No, you gotta read his previous.
I'd rather read this one for Low. No, okay. How do you know he's in Miami? Because
you
we know that he's in fucking Tiafimo's camp. Oh yeah, that makes no sense. I don't know.
Why are we glazing this guy, Brian Norman? Like I said, I like him, man. Who is he beating again?
You're
Which,
right.
Which Hall of Famers is he beating?
You're
Come
right.
on,
But you gotta
man.
understand,
Glazing
guys.
this guy,
He
man.
knocked out
You
a
have to
Japanese dude
understand
a
that
couple
every
weeks ago.
fighter's career, at this point in every great fighter's career, it was the same. Now, sometimes it continues. Sometimes they go straight down. So I mean, what do you expect? Like
he did not got 30 fights though.
That motherfucker could fight, and I've seen. He is so much more. I don't know who's going to win, but I will say Norman is so much more than a power punching, flat-footed guy. He can box.
He has better fundamentals.
He sets his
punches. Man,
now, I don't know about better fundamentals, but he's more than just. This is why he's more dangerous because he's a great boxer. This is why he's dangerous because he's a great boxer, but he's also a vicious puncher. While his Haney is just a great boxer.
No, Devin.
I mean, he's going to knock Devin Haney out, but stop glazing this guy like he's some Hall of Famer, man. He ain't beat nobody. He's beating nobody. And I watched the last 3 fights multiple times. He beat nobody, but he's going to knock Devin Haney out.
Let me read the super chat. Big shout to Stock Chasers. Extra crispy two-piece. My NYC brother. You hear that, Low? Not Philly NYC, straight NYC. Because Devin Haney will wash Norman Jr. November 22nd, and he's putting it on wax.
I'm not saying that he's a Hall of Famer, right? That's not. We got to stop with the using certain words, glazing. I'm giving the man props for how he carries himself. I'm giving the man props on the eye test, what I've seen. Yeah, he hasn't fought nobody in the level of Devin Haney, but at some point, Floyd Mayweather didn't fight nobody neither until he fought Gennaro Hernandez.
It's like his 11th fight.
Cook, man. I've been quiet the whole time. A lot of dudes that are great fighters at some point didn't fight quote unquote nobody. Then when they fought that somebody, they made their name. This is the somebody that Brian Norman Jr., aka Marvelous Marvin Hagler 2.0, is gonna make his name when he takes care of people.
That's a big thing.
What? Hey man, come on, man, mute this dude. That's
Marvelous Hagler.
error, man.
Marvelous Hagler.
Man,
Hey, no, Marvin Hagler didn't fight a big name until like his 50th
look,
fight,
you're bugging
guys.
out, man.
Oh,
The
come
Hagler.
on.
Come on,
crazy,
Before he fought the Kings, Hagler still fought some solid dudes. He fought Johansson. He fought Caveman Lee. He fought Adam Minter. These are all solid guys. They weren't popular. The reason why I'm comparing them to Hagler is because the big name guys, the other Kings, Tio, Devin, Tank, Shakur, are within 35, 40. 2 of them are headed towards 47. Brian Norman is a champion at 147 who's crushing everything moving, but doesn't have names on his resume, just like Marvin Hagler. If Brian Norman Jr. knocks out Devin Haney, he's officially the fifth king. Because as of right now, we haven't had a king fight yet until Tio and Shakur fight. When Tio and Shakur fight, that's going to be the first official king fight. And I know that's going to crush the dreams of a lot of you Ryan Garcia fangirls because Ryan Garcia is not a king. Because if you look at the original four kings, they all started fighting each other when they were all already established. You dig what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia wasn't established when he fought Tank. Ryan Garcia wasn't established when he fought Devin Haney, so he's not a king. Tio versus Shakur, if it happens, that will be the first official fight between the quote-unquote young kings.
Okay, real quick, Skips, you have 33. CJ only has 30. You have surpassed him. CJ, he's coming for your head. But go ahead. All right, here we go. Wait, did you read the second one? Another original recipe two-piece from my man, the myth, the legend. He's Dominican, right? I don't remember. All right, whatever. Either way, New York City brother. Tell me how Norman Jr. beats Devin in the ring. How?
They'll say he's gonna knock him out.
Marco, I'm very thankful that Turkey has invested a lot of money in these boxing events out of Saudi Arabia, and I trust that he's gonna have like the best top quality brain doctors out there. So Stock Chaser, don't worry, bro. Like when Norman knocks Devin the fuck out, when he knocks him out and he steps over him, Allen Iverson style, he's gonna have the best quality health care. They're gonna hook him up to the EKGs. They're gonna give him all the pet scans, the dog scans, the cat scans. They're gonna make sure that he's just okay. Don't worry, Stock
brain
Chaser.
damage on nobody, bro. I don't wish brain damage on
No,
anybody, but
I need everybody to post their bets when this fight.
I'm gonna tell you how Brian Norman's gonna knock him out. He's gonna walk him down. He's gonna use the jab and out jab Devin while coming forward. Because everybody talks about Devin's jab, right? Devin has a nice jab, but he lacks certain fundamentals. That's why he kept getting clipped by that Ryan Garcia left hook. Brian Norman Jr. is gonna do something like a Miguel Cotto. He's gonna cut the ring off using the jab. He's gonna get inside, work the body. He's gonna beat Devin up. He's gonna knock him out. I'm telling you, mark my words when I tell you this. This is gonna be a massacre, bro.
Hold on. Who? This is low nose boxing, or who's this?
Yeah, that's low.
This is low nose boxing.
Yeah. Yo, low. Let me ask you a question. I respect you first of all. This ain't on no bullshit. You know I fuck with you. But listen, you fuck with Tio, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, explain to me why he ducked Dev.
Oh.
Well, me personally, I hold Tio accountable for that. I can't make no excuses for that. I think Tio should have took that fight. Because now Brian Norman Jr. is going to take care of Tio's dirty work. And after that, I don't want to see Tio versus Devin Haney no more. Because now you got to outperform what Brian Norman Jr. is about to do with Devin Haney. So Tio versus Devin as of right now, unless Devin Haney beats Brian Norman Jr., that's a fight like Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. We never know what would happen. Because Brian Norman Jr. is about to take out Tio's trash.
So low. Let me ask you a question. Who's better, Tio or Norman Jr.?
Tio poses more of a challenge to Brian Norman Jr. than Devin Haney, because Tio, even though he hasn't knocked anybody out at 140,
no. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not putting them against this. I'm not putting them against this no-name nigga. Like that's not what I'm doing. I'm asking you between Tio and Norman Jr., who's better overall? I mean, who has more skills?
Tio.
Okay, and so let me ask you a question. If Tio was, if he's better than Norman Jr. and he was smart enough to duck, what makes you think that Norman Jr. is going to be able to do anything with Devin Haney?
Well,
Stock, you realize that styles make fights, right? You understand that? You understand that someone who's bigger or there's someone who's smaller makes a difference? You get that,
wait,
right?
wait. Hold on.
One at a time.
All right, hold on. Who was that that just asked me that question? Who was that?
That was Mo.
All right, look, and I want you to look me in the face when I talk too, because I don't have from shit. Hold on, listen to this. Let me break something down to y'all, bro. At the end of the day, you telling me styles make fights. If styles make fights, this ain't a style that Norman Jr. wants. Like, I mean, How does Norman Jr. Bro, like y'all, listen to what y'all do. Y'all look at the Sasaki knockout. Y'all look at the Cuevas knockout, at the Satinjan knockout. Let me know how them three niggas. Because listen, I'm not gonna hold you. Norman Jr. didn't knock the last 4 opponents before that out. He didn't. He failed to. He went 12 rounds with not 12 rounds, but he went a bunch of rounds with a whole bunch of no-name niggas that Devin would wash. So my point is, what makes you believe that stylistically this is good for Norman Jr. when Devin literally had him number 5 on his list? Like, help me understand.
Well, help me understand where what hole in Brian Norman's game that makes you feel that Devin Haney is just going to wash him? What about Brian Norman that makes you so confident? Because resumes don't put on gloves. You know what I mean? It's all about the fighters. They're going to get in the ring. They're going to fight. I don't care about their resumes. They're both young. Brian Norman is 23 and a champion, just like Devin Haney, young champions.
Ever since Norman got his hand surgery, he knocked everybody out. His dad said his hand was hurt. So that evidence seems like it's true. Remember, he got the hand surgery? He done knocked everybody out after that hand surgery. And the dad said his hand was hurt. That's the only reason he knocked dudes out.
Oh, who has he knocked out? Santillan, Cuevas, and Sasaki. Who the fuck are those compared to Devin Haney? Who are all those dudes?
When the last time you saw Devin Haney put a man to sleep?
Devin Haney don't put nobody to sleep, but he whooped their ass for 12 rounds though.
Yeah, he wins.
Bro, hold on, wait. Let me break something down to y'all. When he fought, hold on. When he fought Ryan Garcia, go to BoxRec and look at the scores. He barely lost that fight. All those knockouts.
Look at the fight and see who got their ass whooped that fight. You're delusional.
Okay.
Go watch
Wait.
He whooped Ramirez's ass. He whooped Ramirez's ass, but he ran around the ring and fucking tapped him on the nose.
He watched him. Hold on.
Guys, the louder you say it, the more true.
Wait, hold up. Hold on, listen, Mo Brains, tell me how, logistically, Norman Jr., what is he going to do to knock out Devin Haney? Please explain to me. I want to hear it. What's his plan?
He's going to walk this no chin having motherfucker down. He's going to knock him out. What do you mean? This guy's got no chin left. He was a big fish in a small pond. He's in his Adrian Broner era, bro. It's okay.
Hold on.
Hey, look, it's okay. He's not as good as you thought he was. I'm sorry.
No. Hold on.
He's not as good as you thought he was.
Mo Brains, you're not making me. You're not breaking. No, wait. You're not breaking. No, you're not breaking. You're not breaking it down logistically.
Let me break it down.
Please, technically, please do. Yeah, go ahead. Let me cook.
He's shown that he got a good jab, right? He got good footwork. He has underrated athleticism. I'm assuming he knows how to cut the ring off. If he cuts the ring off behind a short jab, like Miguel Cotto, like Ike Quartet, cuts the distance, gets inside, works the body. Another attribute that Brian Norman Jr. has, he's a good counterpuncher. He's very good at catching the shot. So he's not just going to walk forward and just let Devin throw jabs at him. He's going to catch punches and he's going to fire punches.
Yo, your audio's going in and out a little, low.
Let me check
Lo. I ain't going to lie, Lo, you cooking, but you coming in and out. You cooking though. Coming in and out.
Haney has nothing to keep him off him. He has no power. He's a pillow-fisted guy. He's just gonna walk through this kid's.
He's got nothing to keep him off him. My body was dead.
He's finally fighting someone who has just as tall as him, who has arms just as long as him. He's not gonna have these advantages that he's had over guys in the past. He's not an washed old ex-champion. Like, come on, man. Like, the writing's on the wall. We all know this. Go watch the Ryan Garcia fight. He's washed, okay? He's in his Adrian Broner era.
I got Brian Norman.
Hold on real quick. My bad. Mo Brains, go on BoxRec and look at the fucking scorecard and tell me how the fuck Devin Haney barely lost that fight.
I have eyes.
What are you talking about?
I have eyeballs. I can watch the fight and decide for myself.
Anyway.
The judges aren't gospel, guy. Come on. They get scores wrong all the time.
Quiet. So that fight, you both have a point. Devin won 6 rounds. But
I
to
thought
be
he did
honest,
too.
that was more what Ryan wasn't doing. Motherfucker would just Victorville roll the whole fight, except for the 5 or 6 times he put his foot on the gas.
Marco,
So you're
that's
both
because
right.
that's all he got. He only had
Are
one
we are
punch.
we are we going
He
to
only got
ignore
one
the
punch.
fact? Hold on. Listen, I'm not even gonna go down this lane because I'm sick of going down this lane because I want to hear what Alan got to say. But Mo
Okay.
Brains, you just don't like Devin, and when Devin washes your mans, I am going to cook you to the end of time, my brother. So get ready,
Hey, look,
get
Nah,
ready, bro.
look,
And if you want to
Sox.
bet,
Listen,
let's bet. Let's put
listen,
money
Sox.
on it.
nah.
Listen.
Man,
Don't
look,
say that
so
I
for
don't
me,
like Devin. Okay,
You
I
don't,
went to Devin's
and
fight
I don't.
against Regis Prograis. I went. I paid
Okay,
ticket. I was there supporting the kid. I was cheering for him. And
uh,
then
you
and then
do,
he
you
went
do.
and
I
got
know
his
you do.
fucking. And then he got his pack busted by Ryan Garcia. And then he embarrassed the whole. He embarrassed the whole sport. He embarrassed his
no,
mother.
how
He
did he
embarrassed his
embarrass?
father.
Here,
How
He
did he
embarrassed
embarrass
the,
That
the
the
Bay
dude,
sport?
Area
that
What
was
hold,
when
what
he
did
when he
he?
hold
performed like
on.
that
No,
against Jose
no.
Ramirez,
$300
a
Wait, wait,
package
wait.
guy
over
who he should have
Mayweather.
knocked out. He should have knocked
Wait.
Ramirez out.
Hold
He
on.
showed
Hold
up
on. Hold
to
on.
collect the check and get
More brains.
broken.
More
And
brains.
Haney
Hold on.
ran for 10
No,
rounds like
man.
a bitch. That's not
First
something.
off,
That's not the kind of
All
fighter I like supporting.
right.
Go ahead,
No,
Alan.
that's
like
fine.
how
Don't
do you
support him. Alan Day,
how do
go
you
ahead. Cook.
no? First off, this mythical fairy tale that guys just walk through punches is crazy. It's crazy. He's just gonna walk them down, right? He's just gonna walk them down. That's not how it works, man.
Wait,
I'm
who you talking about, Alan?
in terms of Brian Norman is just gonna walk through punches and walk him. Like I have Brian Norman winning. I have Brian Norman winning, but it ain't gonna be.
That's
Hey, he's
okay.
not gonna feel his punches. He's just gonna walk through them because he can't punch. This is a total mythical fairy tale, man. Power do not stop power. Timing stops power. Okay. Timing stops power. You cannot stop power with power. So all of you casuals out there that's thinking that this guy is just this huge powerful puncher and he's just gonna maul a guy. There's a reason why no one ever mauled Floyd Mayweather. There's a reason for
Exactly.
that. Okay? So
That's a fact.
and let me also point out this. How do you say that Devin Haney embarrassed himself? You were there as this Devin supporter and he embarrassed himself, but it realistically Ryan Garcia was the one that cheated. He embarrassed himself,
Ex-
he embarrassed the sport, he embarrassed Southern California, man. And he
Yeah,
he
fuck
looked
Ryan
like
Alan,
he
Garcia.
I'm
He's
had.
a
tired.
drug
I'm
But
cheat.
tired.
what
Fuck
I'm
him
tired.
happened?
I'm
too.
tired.
Fuck Ryan
Alan,
Garcia.
I'm tired of bringing
Fuck
this
Ryan
up because
Garcia.
they've been running on this narrative for 2 years, and on November 22nd, it will stop. I'm telling you.
Doc changes.
Listen,
Listen. I love Devin, but I just don't believe that he has the confidence anymore to go in there and mix up punches with. I like that finger. He put his. He don't have that confidence.
that's my
He
boy. That's
doesn't
my
have
boy.
the
That's my boy.
confidence anymore.
That's my
It's
man.
the,
That's my man.
he's lacking confidence, and yes, he outboxed Ramirez, but for some reason, he just he had this figgity thing going on. I don't know.
Oh
I
no,
respect him. I love him. I love
he don't.
Bill too. I love the daddy son relationship. I'm a dad. I love that. But I don't know. I think Devin has changed. I think the PTSD is still there. Respect to
I,
you,
I agree,
respect to
I,
him,
Alan.
but
I agree,
Alan,
Alan. That's a very good point.
Alan, let me tell you something. You see, the way you tell me, listen, do you think that I'm gonna sit here and tell Brian Norman people to say he's not gonna? That's not the point. But the point is, when people are sitting here completely, I mean, I'm talking. They can't even break down how Devin Haney's gonna get knocked out. Bro. At the end of the day, please tell me how. And listen, if you think Brian Norman is gonna win, that's fine. I mean, listen, this is a very close fight on the books in Vegas. It's split. I mean, they ain't no favorite. That in boxing, those odds, there's no favorite. But I understand how everyone feels. Now, at the end of the day, on November 22nd, we're going to see. But I just don't understand why everyone is jumping off the porch after Brian Norman Jr. only beat those three
You got
dudes.
a point. You got a
Because
point.
okay, here's the
But
point.
So
Here's the
here, like I
point.
said,
The reason
so
why
here, can I say
everybody is
something?
against them, the way everybody's against them is
uh
very
oh.
simple. Very
Oh
simple.
shit.
We seen like JoJo Diaz put fucking hands and feet on fucking Devin. We seen that land left
lost,
foot on him.
HLD, all them niggas you talking about lost. Shut up. You a fool. You sound stupid.
None of these guys
You sound
got the power
dumb.
that this kid got. None of these motherfuckers got the power this kid got.
HLD, power don't win fights, nigga. Power don't win fights.
He's gonna knock him out, you dumbass.
Power don't win fights, idiot.
And go shut that beard. You don't deserve one, bro. You're not.
No. Marco. You know what it? No, Marco. You know what it is about HLD? HLD don't like me. I don't like him, and he's always rambling about some dumb shit.
Bro, you're a dumbass, bro. Take off.
No, you a dumbass.
You don't.
Hold on.
How many times have you been wrong, dumbass?
Hold on. Don't make me meet you guys.
You don't represent.
Okay, I'm good, Marco. I'm good.
Let's
Fuck
let
him.
my man in the middle talk there. He has his hand up. Go ahead.
That's my man. Let him talk. That's by his brim. He's really in there in the camp, nigga. Let him talk.
Go ahead, bro.
What up?
All right, I'm not in the camp. I'm gonna pull up before they go. But first of all, thank you, Marco. Good evening, everyone. And as you see, my name is Thank You Stock Chasers because I want to thank him in advance because the steak dinner that I will have on the 23rd will be on behalf of Stock Chasers. Devin Haney is an excellent fighter. I've basically picked Devin Haney in every fight he's been in. I don't like Devin Haney fans to be telling me, "Oh, you hate just because you hate Bill and Devin." No, I've been picking Devin Haney for his whole career.
I don't say that. I know
you
don't.
don't. Definitely
I
don't.
know, yeah. I know
until now. Now you know I can break down the reason why Devin Haney's going to lose this fight, but I'm not going to do that because that's not really the topic at hand. I mean, unless you really want me to. But Stock Chasers, I'll tell you this: there's no world that Devin Haney's boxing skills are far superior than Brian Norman's in comparison to Brian Norman's fighting ability compared to Devin Haney's. At some point, there's going to be a fight. And when that fight happens, Devin Haney's going to fold origami style.
Yes.
I'm not worried about that Brian Norman getting punched by Devin Haney.
Nope.
You fucking worried about Brian Norman punching Devin Haney, and you know it. You can be cool. I like the way you carry your shit, Stock Chaser. You carry it like a G. You know when that punch land, you're gonna be scared shitless for Devin at the time of that fight. And the fight is gonna be determined who dictates the terms of the engagement. Brian Norman ain't gonna give a fuck what Devin Haney's trying to do in that ring. The goal is to make him uncomfortable the entire fight. Because if he's uncomfortable, he can't sit to his game plan. And guess what's gonna happen? Fold him up. Fold them up like beach chairs. Fold them up like picnic tables. Fold them up like barbecue grills. In every way, facet, and form. Eventually, he's going to get folded up.
Unbiased. Can I ask you a question though? Shoot. Okay, since the Boca Chica fight when Brian Norman got dropped off a clean off a clean shot. Hold on, let me cook. Let me get this off. Since that fight. Right? Because Boca Chica, we're not going to sit here and be like he's nowhere near Devin Haney on timing. And look, let's not get it mistaken. On power is the unknown with Devin Haney at 147. Let's get that straight. He could have got Regis out of there, but he didn't. But hold on. Let me break this down. Let me ask you a question. My question is, since that fight, what has he done to make sure he's ready for a fighter like Devin Haney? Who has he fought to fix those issues?
He hasn't fought chicken shits like that guy. No, you're
HLD, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Sit this one out.
I see y'all beef is real right now. But
no, I don't got beef with it. I don't even know who this dude is. He's an internet troll.
Right now is a very testy one, so I'm gonna jump in the middle of your testy conversation real quick.
Please do, unbiased.
I'm jumping in the middle of your testy conversation. Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
So check this out, Stock Chasers. One of the things is, a lot of people are new Norman fans. I was been around for a while when it comes to Norman. I was, shout out to my man Mark Nash. I was present when the Quentin Randall and Brian Norman fight actually got made. Because it got made on that channel. I watched Brian Norman progress and improve in his fighting ability. And the thing is, and it's fair to say, hey, he hasn't fought this person yet. It's fair to say all that. But at the end of the day, when you get there, you get there. You don't get to the championship point until you get to the championship point. And right now, this is where the moment is about to come in play. Now, listen to me.
Yeah.
When it comes down to this fight, Devin Haney has only one way to win, and you know it. You can
Which
try
one?
to tell me that he has multiple ways. He doesn't. He has only
Run,
one
Forrest,
way that he
run.
can actually win this fight. And
Run,
Which
at
one?
any
Forrest,
point in
run.
time, if it becomes a fight, Devin Haney is not going to be able to come out to the door.
Can I
You
ask you
can't.
a question? Can I ask you a
Keep on
question
asking
though?
questions, bro.
Yo, HLD, unless you're gonna come and fight me, shut the fuck up. I'm
You
sick of you. Shut
nobody,
up, bro.
nobody's fighting
Listen,
You're being
What
Bodega.
what
disrespectful.
bodega are
Shut
you
up.
at?
Hey,
Are you at a
big meat
bodega right
ass.
now, Stock
I'm
Chasers?
in a bodega and I got
I knew he
HOD
was in the
from miles
bodega.
away on my case. Get off
Or
my
what
dick.
borough are
Leave me
you in?
alone.
Yo,
What borough are you in?
I'm in Queens right now.
Shout out to
hey,
Queens. I used
yo,
to live in
so
Queens. I lived in Queens before I moved back to Connecticut. So
Yo,
I
man,
do ask your question, Stock.
stop trying to buy single cigarettes, bro. They don't sell that shit no more,
Yo,
bro.
HLD, if you want to meet me at Border Wars, let's do it. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Go ahead. Meet me at Border
Both of
Wars.
y'all being
Sick of
diabolical,
you.
by the way.
But
Both of
look,
y'all
unbiased
diabolical.
brim. Now hold on, look, unbiased brim. Look,
Yes, sir.
on some real shit. You the only person on record that I have a bet with, and it's because look, the way you came about it, the way we spoke, the way we've been going back and forth. This is real. We on our
It's good
sides.
banter. It's good banter.
Exactly.
It's good banter.
So
We have
now,
confidence in our fighters.
so now my question is, this is the point that I'm making. Why is HLD coming out of pocket with me? What's the necessity,
Because,
bro?
well, first and foremost, HLD is not a Devin Haney fan in any capacity. So anybody that's going to be riding for Devin Haney, HLD is going to come at you. It is what it is. You got to just like if I was riding for a fighter that HLD didn't
Also,
like,
al-
he would come at me the same way.
Stop
also,
HLD
being
does
a
keep the same
sensitive.
energy.
Stop being. The thing is, this guy got to stop being a sensitive
I'm
basement
not being
baby mama bitch,
sensitive.
bro.
I'm not being sensitive. Is that I know that I will whoop your ass
Sensitive.
in
You
person, nigga.
sensitive. You
I
ain't
will
whooping
beat the
nobody,
shit
bro.
out you in
Look
person,
at you.
pussy.
Where you
Okay,
from? Where you from?
let's not go there, gentlemen. Let
Where
me
you
get back in
from?
referee. Ding ding. I'm gonna be Tony. I'm gonna be Tony Weeks up in here, and it's
hold
gonna
on a
be Rolly
second.
versus Barroso. I'm gonna
Marco,
teach
So
y'all guys
yeah,
what they
nah,
are.
yeah.
HLD, he likes pissing people off. It
He's
makes
He
not
does a
pissing
great
me
job.
off. He's not pissing me
no,
off.
he
The
is.
Yes,
point
he
of the
is.
matter is,
Stop.
he's an
Hold on,
internet,
hold on.
He getting
he's
on
an
your nerves.
Hold
internet
on,
gangster.
He getting
hold
on
on.
your nerves.
Hold
Stop.
on, hold
He
on.
getting on your nerves.
So
I want to fuck him up. I want to beat the shit out of him right now.
my
I'll
advice
do.
to
Chill.
you,
Take it easy. Take it easy.
is just ignore it. That's all. Simple. And it'll
Bro,
stop.
I'm kicking his
And
ass
by the
without
way,
even touching
HLD
him,
is all
bro.
jokes aside, he's like
I'm
50 or 60. He's not fighting.
Keep
I'm
it up,
beating.
Marco's gonna have to stay in
Hey,
Connecticut.
hey, hey,
Chill.
man!
Oh,
I'm beating his ass without even touching him, bro. Look at him, bro.
You're
If
not
y'all
beating.
keep it
Yo,
up, listen. Y'all keep
HLD,
it up. Marco's gonna have to stay in
HLD.
Connecticut. Y'all don't respect Marco if y'all keep doing this. Y'all
HL.
forcing him to
I'm
stay in
sitting muted.
I'm
Connecticut.
not.
I'm
No,
gonna
no.
mute. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
mute.
Hold on.
Look at him.
I
Unbiased.
don't want to mute
Unbiased brim.
people, but
Look,
Hey, look at
listen
his
to me.
nostrils. Look at his
I'm not.
nostrils.
I'm not.
Look at his nostrils, bro. They're flat.
You. HLD. You pussy, because you're doing this from miles away. I don't
all right,
even respect you for it.
guys,
You're a chump.
let's keep it
You're a
moving.
coward.
I'm gonna
Like,
mute it if
shut
it
up.
keeps going like this. Just talk about
Mute
boxing.
him. Mute him. He's the
I
one with the
just
dumb
did.
shit.
I just did.
Okay, that's it. I'm not being disrespectful of it.
Okay.
Me and Alan Day, we cooking. Me and Brown Bies Brim, we cooking. Who's that, Vega?
Nah.
Hey, I also want to point out too with Brian Norman, like
Talk
since
to me.
like every fight, I feel like this kid gets 10 times better. You know what I mean? And again, he's only 23 years old, so we can only
Against who,
judge
though,
eye
Alan?
test. Most
Against who,
23
Alan?
year olds don't even
Resumes don't
get to
fight
this
for you.
point.
Let him
Did
finish.
Hold
you,
on. Wait.
Huh?
Hold on. Against who
Brian?
has he gotten better?
It
Brian,
doesn't matter because you can
Brim,
only judge it by the eye
This
test.
is
When
his
you're
first test.
23,
This is
when
his
Brim,
you
first
when
test.
you're 23, you can only get to, you know what I mean? There's levels. There's
I,
levels, and
Brim
I,
you just gotta.
said one thing that's the very truth.
here we
There's
come
gonna be
with
a
this.
moment in that fight. There's gonna be a moment in that ring that Devin Haney's gonna have to fight, just like he had to fight Linares at some
HLD,
point.
you want to do me
Just
a
like
favor?
Let him
yo,
finish.
shut up, bro.
HLD.
Let him
You
finish. Let
see,
him finish.
No. HLD.
you see that he can handle it.
Go ahead.
Now,
Finish your point.
just like there came a point in time that he had to fight Linares, just like there was a point in time where Jojo Diaz and man had to put hands on each other, just like he had to do it with Lomachenko, just like he had to do it with everyone else. When it comes to this young man, when that fight happens, he's gonna fold just like Brim said. He's gonna get packed up like the end of fucking Labor Day
I
weekend.
I just
He's
I
gonna
just
get
hope the
packed up, go
assumption.
home.
I hope the assumption is not that this is Regis Prograis versus Haney too.
No, by no
Because
means. This kid is
the
10 times
feet,
a Regis.
like Brian Norman's feet, is not Regis Prograis feet.
No,
You know
not
what I
at all.
mean?
That guy was
His
an
punch
old school molasses.
His punches resistance is not Regis Prograis.
Nope.
Listen, hold on.
So,
I would whoever's comparing Brian Norman Jr. to Regis Prograis is special ed. I would never do that.
I just
A lot of
don't
Devin Haney fans
understand.
Say
have
I
done
this.
that,
don't
and I commend you.
understand.
You
Say
did the
this.
stock taker.
HLD. Why don't you talking a lot? Put some money on it right now. Super chat Marco $100 right now. I'll do it, and then he'll pay us out whenever the fuck somebody wins. Cause you do a lot of talking, bro. I don't like. I'm
So,
put your money
hey,
where your mouth is.
help us understand the keys to victory for Devin Haney. What does he got to do perfectly
I'll
to make sure he
happily.
walk out with the dub?
He's got to turn into Floyd Mayweather.
I'll happily do that. I'll happily do that because and I only got 8% on my battery, so but I'm going to ride to the. I mean, I'll go upstairs and charge it. But look, at the end of the day, this is how Devin wins this fight, right? This is how Devin wins this fight. First of all, Brian Norman Jr. I mean, let's be serious here. Like, let's be completely honest. Y'all look at him jumping rope. Everyone could jump rope. Y'all look at him. Oh, like, bro, first of all, in order for him to knock out Devin,
We
he
saw
has
Haney at
to
the
land.
track. We saw Haney at
Hold
the
on.
track.
Oh no, because that's what he do. I mean, we know that's what he do. He got stamina. And he does what he does. But what I'm trying to say is this: we all know that in order for Brian Norman Jr. to knock out Dev, he needs to sit on his shot. Now, my question is, what makes you think that he's gonna sit on his shot on Devin Haney?
Hold up, let me
I don't
stop you
think.
real
I
quick.
think.
Can I answer this real quick? I'm sorry.
Stop me,
I know
please,
you were
because
talking to me, but I
Big
want to
ups
say
the
something.
vlogs. CJ is the realist. Appreciate you,
Brian
vlog.
Norman does not have to sit on his shots.
He always
He's
does.
never had to sit on his shots to have power
But he
on
always
both
does.
hands.
He throws every shot hard from all like
Exactly.
He does
every
not sit on his shots all the time. I don't know what y'all watching. He stopped Boca Chica with a jab. He doesn't sit on his punches
Wait, you
every
say
time.
he stopped Boca Chica?
No, I'm sorry, I said Boca Chica. My bad. Cuevas with a jab. Well, he was going to stop Boca Chica too if they didn't stop the fight.
Yo, listen, Brim, I know that he beat Cuevas, but who the fuck is Cuevas?
But see, the thing is, that's the problem.
Who's
That's
Cuevas?
the problem with you Haney fans. Y'all always running with this resume talk, but the resume ain't gonna fight for him in the ring. At the end of the day, it's skill set for
Look,
skill
this is
set,
his
ability for ability.
first step up. This is his biggest step up. That's a fact. It is.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. We can't deny
Undeniable
that.
fact.
But Haney,
Marco, I have a question for you, Marco.
Go ahead.
Hold on, that
I
Marco
have a
Cook,
question
man,
for you,
he's
Marco.
talking.
I have a question for you, Marco. When in time immemorial, in the entire history of the sport of boxing, can you recall a fighter moving up not one weight class, not two weight classes, and then all of a sudden they move up two whole weight classes? Oh, whoa, where did all this power come from? They're a power puncher now. They could knock us out. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You're right, Marco. It doesn't happen. But so I don't know what delusional, made up, fabricated world Stock Chasers lives in, where we don't know what kind of power Devin Haney's bringing to the welterweight division. Where now all of a sudden he's supposed to have some sort of power that it's supposed to keep.
I never said that. I never said. No, I never said that.
No, yes, you did. Your exact words were. We don't know what kind of power.
Marco, when did I say that?
Haney's bringing. We do. You said it like 5 minutes ago.
He said he's going to wash him in terms of boxing his ass off, right?
Exactly.
No,
that's what I said.
No, but he said we don't know what kind of power Devin Haney is.
No, because
we do know what kind of power.
No, because
he's not
you're
shit, and he's gonna get fucked up.
No.
And all the narratives that you're pushing on all these platforms is not gonna make any of that.
Narratives. Wait, narratives. I'm pushing. Narratives. I'm pushing. What are you talking about? What narratives? The narratives
that you picked up at the bodega, bro.
About the what?
Let HLD, would you stop it? Go ahead. He's just fucking with you.
Yeah, HLD, man, he's weird, bro. Like,
guys like you come on platforms like this, and you try to make people who aren't in the know. You try to make them believe that Norman's is clunky, slow, flat-footed, low IQ.
I never said that.
Bumbling.
Yo, hold on, Marco. Did I say that?
Nah.
Yes,
Well,
you
let
have.
me
Yes,
ask
you
you
have.
this.
Not on this
Hold on,
platform, but on other
both of you chill. Both of
platforms.
you for
Not
1
on this
second.
platform, but you have on
Hold
other
on,
platforms. Come on.
wait. So let me ask you this, Doc. Are you saying that it's more Haney's skill, or are you saying it's more Brian Norman's lack of skill?
I'm saying that Devin Haney literally is going to run circles around
Oh,
Brian
why?
Norman Jr.
Why?
because he's not as efficient and as skilled as Devin. That's what I'm saying. That's
So
all
you
I'm saying.
think
I'm not taking shit away. No, hold on. This will be Devin Haney's biggest win. I never said that Brian Norman Jr. is lackadaisical or doesn't have skills. I never said that because I want everyone to respect his win. I never said that out of my mouth. I never said he was dirty. I don't trash Norman Jr., bro.
But answer the question more clearly. Do you think Haney is going to win more because of how good Haney is, or more because Brian's not as good as we think?
I think that Brian Norman Jr. is, I mean, if you ask me if he's not as good as people think, I don't think he is, because if you look at his opponents, they are not world class fighters. Like, I mean, I'm being honest. What are
Listen,
we talking
Devin
about?
Haney wasn't fighting world class fighters until he fought world class fighters. You guys
So
be
then
using,
ask me,
especially,
hold
hold on
on.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. Y'all be
Yeah,
using resume
go
talk
ahead, bro.
like y'all talk like Brian Norman's a 32-year-old guy and never fought anybody yet. You got to check this out. The gap between Devin Haney's boxing skill and Brian Norman's skill is where y'all making a fatal mistake, and y'all gonna see on the 22nd. Because I think Devin is a little bit better boxer and he's a little more experienced, but the gap between them is not as far as most of you Haney fans think. Y'all think Norman don't have feet. Y'all don't think he has the ability to carve the ring. You don't think he knows how to feint. Y'all don't think he knows how to do the proper L steps. There's a lot of things that Brian
Wait. You
Norman.
said,
No, I'm
wait,
almost done. I'm almost done.
yeah, go
There's a
ahead,
lot of things that
go
Brian
ahead.
Norman does that y'all don't think he's capable of. And I will tell you this: it's a fair question to question some of Brian Norman's top rate abilities, because he's only fought people that's coming towards him. So you're going to see a different dynamic in this fight because he's fighting a different style. So that means you're going to bring the tools that's necessary to the particular job and use those tools. So when he was fighting Santillan, when he was fighting Jin Sasaki, which again, that fight was just business as usual. I knew what was going to happen. You bring a certain set of tools. But y'all have not seen the tools that he has to bring out for Devin Haney, so it's fair for y'all to question it. But I'm just telling you
Now
this:
let me real
he
quick.
got him. Get ready.
I just got this is a little off topic, but real quick, in terms of the raffle, Shane just sent me 5 raffle tickets that he is donating to CJ Rich, which now pushes CJ in the lead over Angry Skips with the most raffle tickets. So this shit is neck and neck.
Hold on, you talking about Shane Mosley?
Nah. One of the community members here, my man Shane.
I was about to say Shane Mosley ain't got no love for me. But but look, Marco, I'm on your platform. Have I bashed Norman Jr.? Like, have I sat here and dragged him through the mud? I haven't.
No.
And this is when you have to understand the argument. The argument that I'm making is Brian Norman Jr., he's on your radar because, okay, what he's done in his last 3 fights. Are we gonna forget what he did when he was in the ring with a 67-inch reach Mexican, in which he won that fight by 2 rounds?
Are you talking about from 5 years ago on Salidas Promotions?
It's not 5 years ago.
Which fight are you talking about?
That was the fight before Randall.
That was
Man, that fight doesn't mean
Salidas
anything,
Promotions.
man.
He was
That
still
fight means
Salidas.
nothing.
Why?
Now hold on. The point of the matter is, y'all want to make it seem like, Devin Haney, this, that, and the like. But I don't understand, what has Brian Norman Jr. done to make y'all so confident that he has any answers to Devin Haney when he's never had answers to someone of that caliber at all?
This is what Brian Norman has done. This is what Brian Norman has done. He's fought welterweights and taken punches from welterweights, which is one thing that we've never seen Devin Haney do. What do you mean? Every opponent that he's fought at welterweight.
That's true. That's
full
true.
welterweights, not guys that are at catch weights, not guys that we're
Just
bringing
like
up at
Canelo has
140.
fought super middleweights, and Bud hasn't as of yet. So that is an advantage for sure.
Exactly.
I mean,
so he's shown more. He's shown more to me what he can do at welterweight than what Devin has. The only thing I've seen Devin do at the only time I've seen Devin fight at welterweight was with Jose Ramirez. So unless he's gonna go in there and run around the ring for 12 rounds, well, exactly. But
can I ask you?
what have you seen? Let me ask you a question because I answered your question, Stock.
Yeah, go ahead.
What has Devin done? What has Devin done at the welterweight division to make you think that he can beat Norman? What has Devin done at the welterweight division? Let's turn the tables. Answer that for me.
And real quick, hold on, real quick. Angry Skips just sent in another 5 raffle tickets, surpassing CJ once again. This shit is wild.
Okay, can I get some raffle tickets? What's this raffle? What's going on?
I'm raffling off these gloves behind me. These are 1998 original issue Grant gloves, 8-ounce pro fight gloves. Never been worn. These are worth thousands because Grant doesn't make them. So I'm raffling them off to the community, and dudes are just going crazy right now.
What on Cash App or what?
Cash App? Yeah, Cash App. Yeah.
How much do the tickets cost?
$10 a ticket. So as many as you want to get. You just got to put your name and put Grant Glove raffle and send it. The Cash App's right up top of the screen right here. You can see it.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna get up in there.
All right.
But let me answer your question though. You talking about welterweight? The same question. That's basically asking me what did Devin do at 140 when he went and did what he did? Like that's your question, or what he's done at 147? This is what he's gonna do at 147. Let him cook. Like, bro, like he fought Ramirez at 147. People were like, look, let me break something down to you. I was with Devin in person, and y'all talk about all this confidence issues and all this crazy. Let me tell you something, man. Devin ain't got no confidence issues. Like online, y'all have this narrative running, but y'all don't know what actually is going on behind the scenes. Y'all just keep running with this narrative that y'all are making out of thin air. This man has no confidence issues, bro.
You could be right. Just his last fight made people question, was it PTSD or was he just trying to secure the fight with Ryan at all costs?
He was trying to secure the fight with Ryan at all costs.
Okay. That's possible.
And hold on. And partially PSD. And that partially PSD, PTD, sorry, whatever, post-traumatic stress. Listen, is going to. That's why Norman Jr. is going to have a hell of a night. You fucking with a nigga that don't want to get hit, bro. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Catching him clean.
Okay.
I will say, Marco, I've seen what happened to Devin happen to other fighters historically, and when it happened to them,
Roy,
and when it happened to them, that was it. They're donezo, gone, shot.
But the
chin
thing is,
gone, chin shot to shit. They stay in the game way longer than it happened. And
Mo,
that he showed me all the marks of that kind of fighter.
But
and I
Mo,
hope he proves me wrong,
generally-
but I don't think he's got much left in him.
But generally, you need to see at least 2 fights of that to really categorize it as that's what's officially happening. And we've only seen 1 fight. So
in fairness, I like what Devin did, though. I like him taking that gap and taking time off, though. It takes time to heal. So you got to respect.
Who's that?
Devin Haney. I mean, he's doing what he needs to do. He's taking.
I mean,
we were talking about how he wasn't throwing punches. That's what we're talking about.
He threw punches, and he 12-0'd Ramirez. 12-0.
Yeah,
but stock. I was a Devin Haney fan. The Devin Haney that fought Regis Prograis should have gone in there with Jose Ramirez and gotten that dude out in the first 6 rounds.
Well,
and the guy who fought Jose Ramirez is not the same guy.
Bro.
But that's not who. But we should all know that's not who Devin is. Devin could have got Regis out of there.
I mean, Regis,
we don't know that. We know what we saw. You keep on making it. You good? No, we know what we saw. We saw him run like a bitch versus Ramirez. We saw him not take out a Regis Prograis, which he should have, but he didn't because he couldn't.
Well,
simple as that.
Well, I mean, in fairness, though, Ramirez didn't do a damn thing.
Ramirez was a dead zombie on 2 feet in that ring. He was there to be killed.
Okay, Let me ask you a question. What does Brian Norman Jr. do with Ramirez?
He knocks him out.
Bro, the guy will be knocked out in 1 round.
Career-ending knockout.
Yeah,
wait. You saying career-ending knockout?
Yeah, that's what he was there for. Sure. He was there for a retirement check.
All right. Y'all say career-ending knockout when in all reality,
many times.
No. When in all reality, I know what y'all doing. Y'all thinking about that Sasaki knockout, and y'all like, damn, look what he did.
I'm just thinking stylistic.
Bro, hold on. He went life and death for Santi John. Devin will watch Santi John.
Life and death? What are you talking about?
He went life and death for 10 rounds. You watch the fight?
Bro, that wasn't life and death.
Bro, Brian Norman Jr. was getting literally cracked by Santi John. It was a back and forth to the 10th round, I think. What are you talking about?
Brian Norman Jr. showed his big nuts in that fight where he outdogged that dog and put him in his place.
Big nuts.
In his hometown.
Okay.
In his hometown.
All right. Okay, you know what? That's cool. Now, at the end of the day, when you're dealing with Devin Haney, top caliber, slick, beautiful timing, bro, I wouldn't be surprised that Brian Norman Jr.
I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Please behave yourselves. I trust you.
Nah, we go.
He says all that he's done this beautiful box versus who you talking about? A program maybe?
My problem with Devin is if Floyd Mayweather pointed out something beautiful about Devin Haney. Like he has a jab, but he throws an amateur jab. And that's what gets him clipped against guys that are power punchers. Like he does not protect himself on that jab. He lowers his hand on his jab, and it's the incorrect jab. And he's not turning his punches. He do a lot. Listen, he's a great athlete, but Devin does a lot of technical. He has a lot of technical.
He's a technical boxer. He's not looking to knock you out.
Yeah, but you can't be a technical boxer with that many technical flaws. Especially he drops his hands on his jab. That's the book out on Devin.
Let me ask you a question. What fighter would have done what Devin did through that fight with Ryan Garcia? Y'all say he don't have a chin. Y'all say he don't have a chin.
No. He has a chin because he got up and he finished the fight. So for me, I respect.
And one round.
He had heart. He don't have a chin. He has heart.
He don't have. Okay.
Does Tyson Fury has a chin?
Who? Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury, in my opinion, has a chin. Yeah. But Tyson Fury is not. Listen, I'm sorry. Like y'all might think I'm bugging, but in my honest opinion, if you know boxing, Devin Haney technically is top 5.
Nah, but he can box. He could definitely box, but you can't be technical. You can't be technically top 5 with technical flaws.
Man, Haney's never been that great of a fighter. All he's fought is a bunch of old fighters, bro.
Okay, so HLD, can I ask you a question? So why did Tank try to fight Loma before he retired? 4 years after Devin Haney.
Tank, bro. We talking about Devin Haney.
I know. Answer my question though,
because you give a fuck about Tank, bro.
Bro, your points are so ignorant, bro. You know what, bro? You don't even phase me.
Yo, keep on
even phase me,
bro.
You don't even phase me,
bro. You
don't even phase me, bro.
You don't find it concerning Devin going in this fight knowing that he has that technical flaw of dropping his hand on that jab.
You
don't think he's addressed that? I mean, he has to have addressed that.
No. I mean, Marco, it's been one fight since that Garcia.
Right, but that's all everybody talks about. So if he didn't address
he's been doing it his entire career, man.
No.
The Garcia fight is when everybody shined a huge fucking Broadway.
He did the same thing. Listen,
I saw it with Linares, bro.
Linares, go look at the scorecards with Linares. Man, shut the fuck up.
Linares was the scorecard.
Linares was tagging him all night with that left hook.
Devin Haney watched Linares.
Yes, he did. But Linares was tagging him all night with that left hook.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
Linares landed one punch.
Thank you, bro. I respect Alan Day, bro.
But
Alan Day is a real nigga, bro.
Linares got washed. However, he capitalized on Devin Haney's flaw late in that fight, man. Like Linares only had one chance. He had one chance, and he nearly won that fight with that one chance.
You're talking about that. I'm just talking about that. I saw Linares from the 6-on landing that.
HLD. How many years ago was that? Talk to me, since you want to bring years up.
Linares barely threw punches in that fight.
Linares got washed.
And again, he still landed a whole bunch of left hooks on Haney.
He did not. He landed one good left hook.
No. That you see, that was a combination punch.
Alan, don't waste your time. Alan, don't waste your time with this.
Do you know listen, the round where he hurt Devin, he lost that round.
That was with what he hit him with.
That was the end of the 10th round. He lost.
Answer the question: with what punch was it that he rocked him with?
It was the left hook.
No, it wasn't. That was right at the end of the combination.
Hold on. Listen, HLD, can you let grown men speak? Because you
then you need to shut the fuck up and get off the panel, pussy. No.
Turn your fucking camera on, pussy, and let me see your fat ass. Dirty ass nigga. Turn your camera on, nigga. Because all you do is hide. All you do is hide. All you do is hide.
Move on.
All right, anyway. All right, I'm moving on. Marco, you have to address him, not me. I'm not entertaining this dude. I'm not. So talk to him. So listen to this. At the end of the day, on some real shit, on some real 100% shit. Bro, people, you know what they do? They say, this is the belief. This is the belief right now. This is the belief. The belief is, Devin Haney's gonna get knocked out. And what I find amazing is, if Ryan Garcia, after all he did, couldn't knock that son of a bitch out, like, what makes you, on drugs, or overweight, the whole nine. My point, and I'm not going to bring that up because everybody tries to make that into an excuse. I always said, Devin, don't waste your time with Ryan Garcia. That's not legacy. But I'm going to tell you something. We all learn from mistakes as men. We're men. I don't know if there's any girls on the panel. We're men. We learn from mistakes. And I'm guaranteeing you that Devin Haney, the Devin Haney that y'all gonna see when he's moving and grooving, jabbing, and y'all gonna be tight. Like, I'm just being honest, bro. Brian Norman Jr. ain't half as fast as fucking Devin. And we all know that. We all know it. Wait, hold on. Brian Norman Jr. is as fast as Devin? Go look at the tape and let me know if I'm lying.
Yeah, that's a very nice narrative, Stock Chasers. But listen, I have a better narrative for you. How about this? Devin Haney got in the ring with a guy who's gone through, I don't know, like 3 or 4 weight divisions, never won a title, has fought basically nobody, and even he was able to touch Devin's chin and fuck him up. If he could do it, what makes you think Norman, a guy who's been through the fire, who did the shit the right way, who's earned his place and is an actual title holder, what is he gonna do to him?
Ryan,
a guy who's an even better technical fighter and puncher than Ryan.
A title holder. First of all, don't over exaggerate.
Hey, shout out to Devin for getting fucked up by a guy who's never won a title. Shout out to Devin for that. He should put that on his stat sheet so they can put it and give it to the Boxing Voice and all these fucking haters out here. They can recite that.
More brains. Show me the record where he got fucked up.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm at work, but I want to
videotape, man.
Hey, listen.
No. Show me the record.
Roll the tape.
Google. Show me the record.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go look at the YouTube. Look at the YouTube and put Devin Haney greatest knockout. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them in that fight.
Okay, and Devin only lost by how many rounds, dumbass? Go look at it yourself. He barely lost that fight. Bro, there's a draw in there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go ahead.
There's a draw on those scorecards. Are you stupid or dumb?
Your man was on his knees almost giving Ryan a blowjob, bro. Shut up.
Marco, you understand what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna keep going back
I
and forth
think
with HLD.
Brim, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I did. I want to say this to Mo Brains and HLD, and I mean this sincerely. Devin Haney is a really good fighter, and I got all the
No,
respect
he
in the
ain't.
world when it comes to him in the ring. So
He
yeah,
never
he has
was.
his deficiencies and flaws, but
He never
bro, I'm
was.
putting respect on Devin Haney as a boxer because
He was
he's
always a
moving like
manufactured champion.
no, no, no. Listen, all that manufacturer shit, I'm not really trying to hear that. Just be honest with you, HLD. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because in this era right now, we're propping up a Tank Davis who is risk averse. We have fighters that's doing a whole bunch of just nonsense in regards to being a pugilist and moving like a champion should. Devin Haney is moving like a champion should. Bottom
He's not
line,
even a champion,
regardless if you
but
regardless, no, listen. Regardless if you like him or not, he is moving in regards to who he's fighting in a way that I respect because he's moving like a champion should.
I ain't doing that. You faking like you wanted this fight when they were trying to get out of it. Stop it. Stop the bullshit.
when did they try to get out this fight? Like this, you
Yo,
ignorant, bro.
Brim,
Like
when did
you
they
an
try to get
idiot.
out the fight?
Let me know when they try to
Unfortunately,
get out the fight.
HOD, listen, I know about the details of that, and I can't even push back on that because I know that he told Tay Jones that they was looking to do a different fight and all this and so forth. So
Tay Jones is full of
you're not
shit.
gonna
We all
get me to
know it.
go against you on that HOD because I know what you're saying is based on facts. But at the end of the day, we're here though. The fight is made. They
We're
are
not here
going
yet.
to fight.
We're gonna hear that slip and fall in the sun, and we can't. And with the doctors know till 2026.
Yo, HOD, you hilarious, bro. I ain't mad at
I
you.
mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, listen. I'm not gonna hold you. Look, the fight of the year is Devin. We all know it. I mean, Canelo and Crawford. It ain't Haney versus Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah.
Don't get it. Listen, cause I look. I done gone back and forth with Brian Norman Sr. And at the end of the day, I don't disrespect. I don't violate it. I got a lot of respect for Norman Jr. I'm not. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. So I expect respect to be given when it's earned. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying, oh, Devin Haney's gonna squeak this one by. What I'm saying, Jersey Bob, that's cute. Whatever. I mean, what I'm trying to say is this: Devin Haney is going to wash him 8-4, 9-3. It's going to be a complete washing machine.
Damn. Appreciate you.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Hold up.
Go ahead,
Stock chasers.
Marco.
This is the
Wait,
thing about
hold on. Let Marco read the super chat.
Oh, no doubt. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Original recipe 2-piece. PTSD returns after one punch on the chin from Norman.
The thing that you're doing, stock chasers, and I can't necessarily blame you because I'm probably one of the few people that's been following Norman for as long as I've been following him. I've been following Norman before he ever signed with Top Rank. I've been
You a
chopping it
real
up
one.
with Brian Norman Sr. since before there ever was a fight with Quentin Randall. So there's a dynamic and a history that I understand when I watch Brian Norman in his fights, and I see certain progress and growth that you might not see because you weren't keen to him. And this is what Devin Haney fans. I'm not saying Devin and his dad is doing this because they know better, but Devin Haney fans tend to talk the resume, what he hasn't done, and such and so forth. And y'all have a misconceived notion on what Brian Norman's capabilities truly are. And I look forward to chopping it up with you on the 23rd when you see what happens
I'll
on the
do it.
fight night and you see certain things that he had that you didn't think he had because when I hear too many, Regis comparisons, and when Regis is on the back nine of his career, never had good feet, in regards to being a offensive fighter, dealing with someone that's a good boxer. And you're going to be surprised by what you see. And I know that you can have confidence in Haney, that he can box well, but Haney has to do that for 12 rounds successfully. And I don't see how you can feel as confident knowing that if he gets clipped at all, because I'm telling you, Brian Norman Jr. is not going to go in trying to knock him out one punch. That's not how you win the fight. But
Real quick, let me read this. Hey, Cypher
I
Bud, my
don't
bad,
think
man.
that you
I
have
missed. Hold
confidence.
on, real quick. I
Okay.
missed the chat when I walked away. My bad, but I got it now. Original recipe 2-piece. He says difference, by the way, technical and mechanical flaw. Difference between. Is that what you're trying to say? Difference between technical and mechanical flaw.
Yeah.
That's what he's asking. It's a question. So is there a difference
I think you said
when we're
difference, by
talking
the
about
way. Is that
technical? Yeah.
BTW, by the way?
I thought it was. But...
No, I think he means between because he had a question, right? Sounds like he was
Okay.
asking what's the
Oh, yeah, because,
difference
you
between
only
the
can have
two.
50 characters on a $2 super chat. Yep. But stock chasers, I don't believe, if you told me this, I wouldn't believe you. If you have confidence that if he gets hit with a Brian Norman clean shot, that he will be able to withstand it and be able to still maintain his game plan to win the fight. I
Can
don't
you
think you
answer
believe that
that
he would.
question though? The super
If I
chat
didn't
question.
have confidence, what I have bet you're the only person I bet on record. It's only you, and you're the only person that I'm gonna bet with outside of the
That's fair. I got to give
books.
you that because you came straight at me for the bet, and I'm like, okay,
I
because
did.
I don't necessarily like betting online because I've had content creators back out of paying me bets. Usyk made me $300 and only got $200 of it, but that's another
Hey, hey,
topic for another
hey,
day.
Grim, are you gonna watch that steak down with red or white?
Say what?
What are you gonna wash down that steak with red or white?
No, I'm gonna probably get Jack Daniel's honey with ginger ale.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
That's
Don't
a
get
good
that
combo,
cheap
by the
shit.
way.
Don't get that cheap shit that this guy's getting at the bodega right now, man. He's getting that $2 bottle, bro.
No, but on the low,
Ooh.
if you get Jack Daniel's with Jack Daniel's honey, you can just it'd be like 3/4 Jack Daniel's honey, 1/4 ginger ale, and it go down smooth in a mug, bro. And I don't even drink like that. I drink
Listen,
like once every 3 months.
listen. You know what's the difference between unbiased and y'all fake ass fucking Brian Norman Jr. fans? It's that y'all not his fans and y'all weren't riding with him until he got into a scrap with Devin. So HLD, stop capping. You're full of shit. You never spoke about Brian Norman Jr. until he had to fight Devin. You're fake. You're not real.
You know me, bro.
Of course I know you. Bro, what you
Who's this
mean?
guy?
You did.
Who's this guy, man?
Yeah, high learning disability is what you are, my brother.
Hey, stock.
My man
One
is at
thing
the
you can't
bodega
charge
checking
me.
out his ability
That's
check,
what you
bro.
are.
Hey, one thing you can't charge
Disability
me with
checks,
is
nigga.
being a fake Norman fan, bro. I was there ringside when he fucking knocked the shit out of my fellow Mexican brethren, Santillan, and that arena was like a fucking funeral. Everybody was in shock, bro. He took a shit on everybody's party.
I
It
was
was the
calling
hometown,
that fight live.
and I was there in Vegas when he whooped fucking Cuevas' ass and beat this Puerto Rican so bad this fool quit in the ring. Like, so don't say I'm a fake fan. I was there, bro.
Who's this? This Mo Brains?
Yeah, that's Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mo Brains, you know that me and you go back and forth, but you know I got respect for you. I don't have respect for HLB. He's full of shit. I know how you move. I know how you move, Mo Brains. This weirdo, he ain't about shit. He's a fucking weirdo.
Go take your antidepressants, bro. Go to bed.
Antidepressants, yeah, sure, buddy. That's why I got my camera on and you don't, ugly ass nigga.
That's why you drinking, bro.
You fucking clown. What the fuck you
They
talking
might as
about?
well shoot the one.
I mean, I want to shoot the one. Can someone help me find him? Can someone help me find him?
Let's move it on.
Yeah. But anyway, Marco, look, I just wanted to come in, turn shit up because look, with Canelo and Crawford, right? I don't have a horse in that race,
right?
Because I mean, I do have a bet on Canelo. I have a bet on Canelo to just win, not knock out or nothing. I have a bet on Canelo to win, and I have a side bet for him to win by stoppage. Now, at the end of the day, I fuck with Crawford. So if Crawford wins, I love both of these dudes. I don't really have a drama, but we all know what the fight of the year is, and after that shit is over, because that's next week. Next week we're gonna sit in here. Internet's gonna be on fire, and I'm almost confident that the disrespect towards Canelo, like Canelo, this, that, and the fourth. But it goes both ways. Crawford is a hell of a fighter. He has, what Crawford has in him? Dog. You can't piece that in. He's a fucking dog. Like, I believe he could beat Canelo. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, oh yeah, okay. No, I can't do that to Crawford. Crawford's a fucking dog. Yeah. But what I can do is on November 22nd, and look, Marco, you know the temperature. It's me. It's about 10 against 90% on this internet.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? When that Look at the panel. Who the fuck
It's
is
not.
with me? Who's with me right now? No
Yeah, but
one.
that's just on the panel. That's just on the panel. You look in the chat, you see people saying Devin Haney's going to
Yeah,
win.
I think
So
it's
don't do
probably
that.
Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I ain't
60
reading the
40,
chat. I can't
60
read the
40.
chat
It's
while
60
I'm on.
40.
hard to tell.
It's 60 40. And also,
Marco.
stock chasers.
Oh, go ahead, go
Oh
ahead, go
man,
ahead.
ain't
Yeah.
nobody with this junk food, bro. Just
What's
call
up?
it as it
Here's
is,
the
bro.
biggest
HLD,
here's
meet
the
me at
biggest
Border
problem.
Rolls, pussy. I'm tired of you. Beat me at Border Rolls, man. I'm gonna knock your
Listen,
fucking
stock
ass
chasers.
out.
Stock chasers. Stock chasers.
Talk to
No
me, talk to
violence.
me.
Listen, check
Talk
this
to me.
out. There is no way that you can say the way he fought Ramirez will benefit him in any way in this fight. He shortchanged himself fighting the way that he fought because he cannot take what he did in the ring against Ramirez and be able to apply it in this fight and win the fight. So he shortchanged
I think
himself by not engaging in a certain form and fashion to work out those cobwebs from the Ryan Garcia fight. And I think that's going to be more of a detriment than anything else, to be honest with you.
So I just looked it up, and it looks
yeah.
like Norman is a slight favorite in the betting odds, but it's very close.
I mean,
Yeah,
no,
that's
this is
why I
an even
did
fight. This is an
Haney
Yes,
as
it's
even
well
close.
fight.
It's like
because
it's 55
that
45.
seems like the bet to
Yeah.
make.
I mean, listen, it's an
Well, I'm
even.
gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
Norman by KO between round 5 and 9 is a good bet for you guys. I'm just letting you know now.
Norman by KO.
Over the course of the last 2.5 3 years, Brian Norman Jr. has made me over $2,500, and he's going to continue to do so on November the 22nd. And
Not
again, that's why my name today is Thank You Stock Chasers.
not against Dev. Like, but
I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
definitely
I mean,
against that.
I don't know. The Dev has all
no,
the skills. He has all the
yeah.
skills to pull this off, but he also has a lot of the holes to not pull it off. So it's so tough for me to
Who
choose.
has more holes? Who has more holes? When all I've
Hey,
seen is
hey Marco.
all I've
Well,
seen. Hold up.
we don't know Stock because like you said, and you're right. Norman hasn't stepped up to high competition, so we don't know his holes yet.
Hold on,
And
but
it's Devin's first fight at
Norman Jr.
47.
has been in fire fights. I'm talking about Brian Norman Jr. has been literally touched by people so minuscule that I don't even know how the fuck this is even a conversation, honestly. But I
Can I
respect
respond
it.
to
I
you
gotta
on that,
respect
Stock
people's
Chasers?
opinion. Go
Stock
ahead, go
chasers,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
you gotta understand something. When you're a fighter in that ring and you know you can take a person's punch, in a lot of cases you will set up opportunities of being willing to get hit so you can get yours because what you're going to do
Yep.
is going to do more damage than the opponent. And
Yep.
also, Marco, I want to ask you this question. In the boxing, because you were a fighter, I sparred, but I never was officially a fighter. When I was young, I have a lot of sparring rounds when I was young.
Okay.
Mental battles in the ring is half the fight. Am I right or
No,
wrong?
80%, 80,
80.
90.
See, I said 50. You said 80. So mentally in the ring is very important. And there's no way you can tell me that Devin Haney is 100% clear in the mental capacity in regards to going in this fight.
I've
Um.
got look.
All right,
You
real
know
quick.
what?
Let me read this.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Jersey, appreciate you. Extra crispy 2-piece. All words and no love. So we need to hit the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more to hit the goal, people.
I got you. When I jump off, we're gonna hit that goal.
You're the man.
Listen to this. Listen to this. The point that I'm making is that that's an internet narrative. Or you need to understand. I was with Devin in person, and he told me he's gonna make it look easy. He told me that. It's on my
Yeah, but
face.
just because he says that
That
doesn't mean
sounds
it's not.
good. That
It's
sounds
not.
great. I
No,
Yeah,
no,
mean,
no, no, no. Wait.
understood.
Hold up. Hold
I
up.
told my dog I was going to get Halle Berry back in '99. It didn't happen,
Look,
though.
look. I'm gonna give y'all some advice. I'm gonna give y'all some advice. Not advice, cause y'all grown men. Y'all do what y'all want. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Go back. Go back. This is what I did. Go back. Watch the Ramirez fight. And look at the speed. Look at the speed. And look at the weight. Oh, go ahead, laugh, HLD, whatever, cause you're a clown. Go look at the speed. No, wait. Look at the speed and look at the defense, and then go look at Brian Norman Jr.'s all his fights, and let me know that this is even a conversation. Because there's
Yo,
not a.
man.
It shouldn't be a
Stock
conversation.
chasers.
Hey,
It's easy
Devin
to
must
be
have told you he
defensively.
gonna
It's
run.
easy to look that good defensively, stock chasers, when you're fighting somebody that's on the back nine that doesn't have the feet or the capability to
Yo,
to
yo.
to to stop you from
Wait,
being able to be on the
Devin
outside
told
kicking.
this
but
man he gonna run.
you talking
Devin
about
said I'm
defense.
running.
Yo, Norman Jr. has no defense. All he does is get smacked up by
That's a
everyone he
false
fights.
narrative.
Yo,
Nah.
That's a
Drunky.
false
Yo,
narrative.
The one thing
yo.
I will say though, that's not factual. The one thing I will say though is the one flaw that is clear as day when it Junior. Again, I'm gonna live up to my name. He keeps his head on the center line sometimes, and he doesn't move his head sometimes. That is something I've
Sometimes.
seen in him in the ring. But guess what?
Yeah,
Brian
that's
Norman
a fact.
Sr. has seen that as well. So believe
Look,
that that's going
man.
to be prepared for. They're going to work through
Any,
all that.
a-
That's why you're
any
seeing the
one of us,
improvements in Brian Norman Jr.
any
Can
one
I
of
ask?
us on the panel, any one of us on the panel will look fast versus our grandmother and grandfather, bro. And that's
Can
what
I ask?
Ramirez was in that ring, a slow, done fighter. And you over here
What
talking
about
about
Lomachenko,
Ramirez
you
was
fucking
washed when he
dumbass?
lost.
What about
Ramirez was washed when
Lomachenko,
he
you
fought
he
Josh
lost
dumbass?
to
Taylor, bro.
Lomachenko. He lost
He
to
was
old
done.
Lomachenko.
What
Nah,
about
look.
Lomachenko, nigga?
He
He
lost to him.
lost.
He lost
I
to
don't
old
Mm-hmm.
think he lost to
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko.
Now
That was a
look,
really
look, look,
close
look.
Yo,
fight.
y'all just
Hold on, hold on.
y'all got some nasty
Yeah, you guys are
fucking
going a little
narratives,
overboard.
bro.
Like Haney is fast. I'm not saying he's the fastest in the world, but he's fast and he has
I don't see
great boxing
speed.
skills.
I don't
He's
see
a
it.
big dude, but again, the lack of power is the
Yeah,
real difference
the
here.
lack of power is a problem.
So what?
Hold on, the lack of power that look, we don't know what lack of power there is
He had no twitch
because at the
muscles
end of
like
the day,
Junior. He don't have
wait, you
no
tell it
twitch muscles.
Um,
We never
yeah,
seen
I
that
Devin
mean, we don't
Haney
know how
focus
he's
like
gonna,
that
yo,
ever.
how his
listen,
body is gonna
you know, listen,
react to
you know
147.
why
If
when
he's
look
probably gonna be hitting
when
harder.
unbiased, look, when unbiased, me and him settle this bet. I have respect for him. For all y'all niggas in here talking wild shit or senseless bullshit because y'all hate Devin, I'm gonna watch y'all for the rest. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna stop watching you. And if I lose, and if Devin lose, y'all can watch me forever. But I wouldn't be sitting here. If what you think? I'm not confident. I'm not confident. I'm beyond confident. I'm talking about. This is gonna be a masterclass.
Let me ask you a question, Stock. At
2 minutes.
100%, what do you got this fight? What, 80-20? What is it?
I think that Brian Norman Jr. has only one thing, and the only thing he has is to knock Devin out. And if he doesn't, he's gonna
No
lose.
percentages,
So what's
bro.
the percentage, though?
He doesn't know
So
percentages, bro.
what? To knock Devin out? To knock Devin out?
Just to win. What percentage you have Devin winning? Is it
What,
90%?
like 50-50, 40-60, 30-70, you know what I mean?
He don't know that, bro.
No. Yeah, can you be quiet and let me fucking answer? Damn, HLD, like you gotta relax, bro. Like, calm down. I think that this is Devin's toughest challenge. But so when we're talking about a percentage basis,
Yeah, what do you give
I think that I'm telling you, 80-20. Devin is going not. He's not gonna win by. He's not gonna win by a close. I'm telling y'all what I've been telling y'all this whole time. He's going to wash Brian Norman Jr. And y'all gonna sit here and be like, oh, but all he did was run, and all he did was land 70 punches, and y'all gonna do that dumb shit. But the scorecards are gonna be fucking 10-2.
A win. A win is a win.
10-2 is
And
crazy.
that's all I'm saying. Nobody, you think we care about Devin knocking him out? We don't give a fuck.
Nobody
about that.
liked watching Shakur versus Santos, but nobody questioned Shakur winning. Like, it might not be exciting, but he won. Nobody's gonna question it.
I just don't see the levels. Like, I don't see the gap in terms of levels that far off to say a 10-2. I mean, listen, if Haney wins, he wins, but I don't see 10-2. I just don't see it.
I'm not sure.
Me either.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way.
So how y'all see it? Because the only way Norman Jr. win is by knockout, and he's not knocking out Devin.
That's not true.
You guys know that I break.
You wait. Hold on, Marco. Go ahead, Marco. Go ahead.
You guys know that I break down videos very carefully, and I've really looked at Norman carefully, and he is not just a flat-footed power puncher. He has a lot of other skills.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I know he does. No, I'm not saying, but I never said he's flat-footed.
Maybe you did. That's the narrative.
Oh, that's the narrative. But I'm a real boxing dude. Bro, I'm not taking nothing away from Norman Jr. I'm just saying that due to all the shit that y'all been talking, yo, bro, y'all done dragged Devin through the mud so goddamn much that he knows what he's gonna do in this fight is to not only violate Norman Jr., he's gonna violate all y'all motherfuckers and y'all narratives and y'all spinning and y'all bullshit. Y'all about to get fucking literally destroyed. And then we're gonna sit here and have to rebuild.
I like Devin Haney, but
Go ahead,
literally,
Mo. Oh, Mo, you're trying to say something, right? Let Mo get one.
Yeah, Marco, I agree with you and Brim that Devin is a good boxer. He's a very good traditional boxer. He can pump a jab. He can circle around the ring. He has good foot movement. I just don't see how him, without having the size advantage or an incredible reach advantage or being able to really jump in and out and launch combinations like someone like a Bevo or something like that, can really keep a guy who's as rugged a fighter, as big of a fighter, and as strong as a fighter as Norman off of him. I just don't see that happening.
I'm with you.
Look,
no.
Where I disagree. That's where I disagree.
Right, and let me say this, Brim, and then jump in. But I agree. Or whoever this was, Alan. Yeah. I agree. I think Haney can keep Norman off of him by punching, spinning, turning, angles. He can do it. Now, he's a different story, but he has, and it can be done. Let's not OD now. Like, part of what Stock's saying is true. He beat some people, but he didn't beat any bulldogs. So, I don't like. He's not going to just walk through punches like whoever said that earlier. So I can see
Young was a bulldog.
I could see it happening, but I could also see Haney getting that power just touching him badly.
I think it's
go ahead.
Foolish. No. This is where I disagree. I like Devin, but I think his boxing skills is a bit overinflated. But in addition to that, I just don't see this as a fight where Devin Haney has to worry about Brian Norman just being on top of him, because Norman that's not the type of fighter. He's not this fighter who's just going to try to maul you or overwhelm you with punches.
When has Devin Haney ever? You say he has power in Marco. When have you ever seen him touch somebody up to make him go back?
Wait, who said
Who said it that he can keep him off him?
Yeah, but
look, HOD. It's not about power. It's about punches.
He's never kept anybody off of him.
Listen to me. Anybody your own weight that's going to hit you can keep you off them if he hits you enough and then moves and stays at range.
Did he keep Linares off of him? Did he keep Jojo Diaz off of him? Did he keep Lomachenko off of him?
Dude,
but Loma was a lot smaller than him.
But he couldn't keep him even worse. Exactly. It's even worse.
Because Loma was spinning and Loma's angles. That's
like I said, he couldn't keep none of these guys off.
Marco, you would understand from a boxing standpoint. Loma, hold on, Loma. Literally, Tank tried to fight Loma right now before he retired. Literally, and hold on, wait. And who? Listen, Tio got beat by Cambosos, but y'all continue to run these narratives. Y'all narratives are disgusting, and on November 22nd, we're gonna square them all away.
Timing beats power punchers, man.
I won't be upset on November 23rd. Y'all will be.
If you pull a combo box on both Loma and Linares, you'll notice that both of them, they probably threw less punches in their fight against Haney than they threw in their entire career.
Timing with your offense and timing with your defense is what he'd have to do perfectly to beat Norman.
We all saw the timing. We all saw the timing of Norman Jr. when he knocked out Santillán. That was beautiful timing. Same thing with Joe Sasaki. That was a beautiful fucking timing. He went, beautiful timing.
And Marco, we saw Norman eat that was able to eat and withstand a lot of shots from a lot better punchers than Devin Haney, like Santillán, Boca Chica, Cuevas. I mean, literally any welterweight. Like, what are we talking about?
Sasaki, he had 19 knockouts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying he's Superman, but I'm just saying, like, he's obviously, he's not exactly a brain scientist. He can take punches. He's willing to take punishment to give him.
Devin started at what, 130?
35, always.
Oh, 35? Okay.
Yeah. Undisputed. Regular
weight divisions. I mean, it's not the biggest jump, but it is his heaviest weight class.
No. That Devin has been draining himself, which other niggas couldn't even do what he's done. That shit's hard.
Maybe.
So let's leave it at that.
Maybe, but that also takes takes a lot out of you.
Oh, it does. So what now when he doesn't have it out of him? And that's what these dudes are missing.
He got face down, ass up versus Ryan Garcia. That's what happened.
And go look at the scorecards. There was a draw, dumbass. Like I'm done talking to you about this shit. You're ridiculous.
He's getting destroyed.
You know how stupid you. You know how stupid you.
He's getting destroyed, bro. He's getting destroyed.
Look, Marco. Look, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you like separate super chats. But look, what I'm gonna tell you is this. I'm done here. I turn shit up because look, after Canelo and Crawford, October's around the corner. And you know what? I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna be on every fucking channel cooking you motherfuckers until November 23rd, when I want to hear y'all fucking excuses. Oh, Devin Haney, he only threw 80 punches. Oh, Devin Haney was running around. Oh, and you know what? Fuck your excuses, because a win is a win.
This guy's gonna move to Connecticut after that fight, bro. He's moving to Connecticut. Hi.
Okay, sure.
You grew up in what part of New York you from originally?
I listen. Bronx. I'm in the Bronx.
Okay.
I'm a Bronx. I'm all the way Bronx, Wash Heights, you feel me? Like back and forth. But at the end of the day, listen, because I'm gonna jump off, Marco. What? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you.
I mean, listen, we had to light this shit up because the fight of the year ain't Canelo Crawford. Let's stop acting like it is. We know what the fight is. So once this fight is over, I can't wait to set it off. And then you know what's crazy? November 23rd.
PSA guy.
Oh my God, HLD.
PSA. This is what $2 bodega alcohol does to you kids. PSA, $2 bottle.
HLD.
yo, respect, yo. Respect to the chat. Even HLD, that bitch ass nigga. It is what it is, man.
Bro.
Yeah, you be easy, my boy. I'm all right.
Wow.
Borracho, bro.
You are funny. You fuck with people, and you know who to fuck with too. He Stock's a cool dude though.
Okay.
I like him.
Okay.
I like him. But yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the Haney thing, but you never know. He does have the skills. It's possible. I
think his skills are overinflated, man.
I've never seen Devin Haney as what everybody. I never seen him. I ain't seen him in the same opinion that Antoine Russell put out just a few weeks ago. He's a manufactured fighter who listens well, does that as far as that, but he ain't anything that everybody been saying. He never been. I never seen him as that. He's not physically talented. I don't see anything. Nothing. Speed. What speed? I don't see it.
Guys, we need 3 more to hit the goal. 3 more super chats if possible. You could also do Cash App. That'll count. My bad.
Jersey.
Jersey. Aiden. Oh, there he is.
His best. Devin Haney's best.
Appreciate you, Stock. Stock Caser says, obviously, Dev will show y'all wrong.
Man, Devin Haney's best punch is his jab, which in turn is the punch that leaves him open for shots, which is wild. You know what I mean? And I don't believe he fixed his issues at all.
No.
Because I think that Brian Norman he's gonna flank. He's gonna get on that outside foot on him. I think the challenging part about this fight, I believe that Brian Norman is gonna win the feet battle inside.
Okay, this is an interesting name. Sip this booty juice.
That's wild.
Sip this booty juice. I hope that's a woman, because if not,
I hope so too.
That's all you DJ for a reason.
So the peach, is that supposed to mean?
His cheeks.
Buns.
His cheeks. Yeah.
Why does a peach mean cheeks?
Because you can see the divide in the middle, bro. Don't you see it? Like butt cheeks.
It's a butt.
Oh, well, she's put cheeks here. Okay. All right. Oh, Stock.
Come on, man. You never grab the peach and put your tongue right in the middle of it, right?
No, you sick fuck. Stock is extra crispy peaches. Devin will wash Norman Jr. Mark it. No excuses.
Listen. Brian Norman can recover from a loss from Devin. Devin can't recover from from a loss from Brian Norman.
especially
This is
Devin
do or
hitting
die
that
for
guy.
Devin.
It's
Do
not
or
do
die
or
for
die,
Devin.
but it's definitely going to put him in a fragile
It,
position
it,
when it comes to some of these big fights out
it,
there.
if he gets Jin Sasaki, he's retiring.
Damn.
Do you agree
I
that
agree.
Devin is Hall of Fame if he wins this fight?
He's
Nope.
already
No.
Hall of Fame, man.
What?
He's
Nope.
Oh,
already
I
Hall of Fame.
disagree.
wait. Why is he Hall
He's
of
a
Fame?
well. He's the youngest undisputed champion of all time.
So that's
You
Hall
They
of
know,
don't.
Fame worthy? Just that?
He beat
you say what?
Kambosos. They're not going to put
Yeah, I
him in
feel
for
like
that.
we stretching that. I
I
mean, it's
mean,
way too
and
early in
it's
his career to
unfortunate
call
that it
Hall of
got.
Fame.
I'm with
He's
you.
the youngest undisputed champ of all time. He did beat
Who's a title
Lomachenko,
holder, bro?
and Lomachenko is a guy who I never really believed in that much. I thought he was another
Hold on real quick.
overinflated top ranked star, but
Real
he
quick.
did beat Loma. He
Sorry,
is a
sorry.
Hall of Famer for
Stock,
sure.
appreciate you. We hit that goal because of you. Original recipe 2-piece. Devin Haney, minimum 8-4. Washing
8-4.
section.
All
Wash.
right, well.
Laundromat.
Yo, Marco.
What up?
See, this is why I don't agree with Allen with the youngest undisputed, because I know you don't know basketball, but Derrick Rose,
I know
youngest
basketball. What you mean?
you don't know Derrick Rose though. Derrick Rose,
Yeah, I know Derrick Rose.
My part then. Youngest MVP ever. He is not Hall of Fame. So
What he
Well, that's
just
because he
retired,
got
bro.
injured early, right, or whatever.
He just retired.
well,
Like
that's different. That's different. But
when is he eligible to be in the Hall of Fame? And we'll know
4
then.
years from now,
Okay, so we'll talk
he's not
then.
a Hall of Fame, bro. I'm
We'll
telling
talk
you,
then. How
I'm
do you
telling you, he's not
know,
a Hall of Fame.
dude?
How you gonna tell a dude he's Hall of Fame? He's still fighting.
Dude, is Yao Ming in the Hall of Fame?
He should be.
I think he is.
I
Yeah.
believe he is.
So what are we talking about?
Well,
I don't see
know.
as much as I admire Derrick Rose and well, I do. The kid was a phenomenal beast. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Well, yeah, I mean, he could have been, but he got hurt.
Well,
or
you
whatever it was.
listen, man, and you got to
You know what he
understand
is?
that
He's
you got to understand it. And I hate to transition on basketball. Let's keep this short. But there's the NBA, there's the Basketball Hall of Fame, but there's no NBA Hall of Fame. So when people think
There
of
isn't?
Hall of Fame in basketball, you're only considering NBA credentials, which is not the full infrastructure of a Hall of Famer in basketball. You're looking at their basketball career. You're looking at college. You're looking at their AAU circuit. You're looking at their global
Right.
impact. So, I
Let me
He's
mean,
moving
it's
to
a
the
good
Hall of Fame.
chance Derrick Rose get in. That's
let me
why a
He's
lot
real
of
moving
gold
quick.
to the Hall of
medalists get
Fame
in.
just
Let me
because of what
pump
you
the
said.
Discord, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Let me pump the Discord. I didn't have time. This is the Discord. It is in the chat. As you guys know what Discord is, we just talk boxing all times of the day. I don't have to be live. We talk all kinds of shit. I keep you guys abreast of the raffles, for example. Also, as you know, we have the Grand Club raffle. We're pretty much going to be done with it soon. So get your last tickets in. $10 to either this Cash App here or this PayPal address. Make sure you put your name and specify Grant Raffles. Yeah.
You find me
Marco, I don't
another
know
Hall
why
of
I have
Famer.
such a
You find me
problem with.
another Hall of
Oh,
Famer in the NBA.
let me Mo. Sorry, I didn't read this. Hit the likes. Join the Discord. Go ahead.
You know, I don't understand why I have such a problem with Discord. I despise Discord, and
I
so
do too,
all the
man.
people that I rock with, they have y'all have great Discourse, and I just have not got myself over the hump. I cannot stand Discord.
Yeah, I
I don't.
can't.
I'm on the same boat. I think we're just too damn fucking retardedly old for this shit, bro.
Speak for
No,
yourself.
I mean, I might be older, but I am kind of digitally aware.
Yeah,
I
so I
always
saw that. So I try to get into
despise.
Discord, and I'm like, okay,
I just
what now?
despise Discord. I don't know what it is.
Brent,
I
how
just despise it.
old are you? If you don't mind.
46.
Okay, so you're around my age. Yeah, now HLD he's a baby boomer, so it's a little different.
Yeah, I'm
We invented
39.
the
I can't get
computers.
it either. I can't get it. I can't get it either.
I've
Man.
tried,
I'm
man.
right with you.
Other people who have Discord, and I've tried. I'm like, okay, so now I'm here. Now what the fuck? I can't even get into the
It's hard
chatting.
to figure out, but I mean,
I
if
don't
you're
like the feel. I just
yeah,
don't. I
it's very
just don't
clustered.
like it.
It's very it's a lot going on.
It is so fucking iPhone shit technology, bro.
You don't have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Hell the fuck no.
Oh, you're one of those fucking Android dudes, aren't you?
Yep, me too. Fuck it. Fuck it. Look, you know what Android is?
Ultra,
Freedom
baby.
with consequences. An iPhone is a comfortable prison.
The one thing I love of I'm an iPhone guy, but I love the new phones those fold ones where it opens and the screen is like bigger and it's.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Samsung, baby.
Yeah, those are nice, but I'm still an iPhone dude.
Well, Samsung makes the glass screens for all iPhones.
Yeah, they do too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They use the same companies. Yeah, true.
The thing that upset me is, why did Bad Girl TKO only come on the stream when I'm not here?
I don't know. I'm sorry about that.
I gotta talk with Bad Girl TKO.
Hey, that says everything. Who was that?
She's a female, like.
No. I'm saying who just said that. I know who.
Aiden, Jersey Aiden.
Oh, Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey Aiden. Why we don't talk to her
I don't
about?
like your voice, bro.
Oh, she's iconic.
Okay, explain. What do you mean?
Wait, who came on the panel?
How's she iconic? Like, what about her?
She's just iconic. Like, she be hopping on, like, arguing with Ness. I mean, just like when, what's his face hopped on from the boxing course the other day with headphones. Skip. That was dope.
Oh, Bayless. Yeah.
Yeah, who came on the panel?
Her name is Bad Girl TK. She's like a Hispanic girl. She's been covering boxing for a while. She jumps on a lot of the other platforms and shit. She's cool.
Yo,
I don't know her at all.
Was she the one that did the interview with
Tip Bayless?
Tip Bayless, not Skip Bayless.
Oh my God, you said Skip. I was like, yo.
That would have been great if I could get Skip Bayless on here. What was up? Did somebody say something?
No, I thought the female you was talking about. I was wondering if she was the person that did the interview with Shakur.
No, we got it. We got a pretty good. I got a pretty good female base, considering that that's such a small percentage in general.
More than most channels I've seen, Marco.
I think so too, and the channels that have way more viewers than me, and I still got probably more.
You know why, Marco? They want to look at you, man.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of the another thing on that Hall of Fame case too, like Corey Spink's not in. I always bring that up because
it might be
also undisputed.
But there's time, right? Yeah, I don't think undisputed should be a direct pass into the Hall of Fame.
It depends on who you fight. You know what I mean? It depends. Like I think Josh Taylor's run at undisputed at 140 was one of the greatest runs for Bell era, where he had to go through the Super Six and then come back and fight Ramirez. I mean, it was one of the greatest runs to become undisputed. Unlike Crawford, who the fuck did he fight to become undisputed at 140? You know what I mean?
Crawford's run's way better than.
I mean, but so is Lomachenko a Hall of Famer?
He is. He fought a lot of active champions.
Why
Not
is
former
he a
champions.
Hall of Famer?
Active.
Why
Yes,
is he a Hall of Famer?
I just said it.
Who?
Lomachenko.
You don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
If he's a Hall of Famer, then you almost got to guarantee the guys that beat him to be in a Hall of Fame, right?
No, that doesn't count.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I mean, because he who are the Hall of Famers that Lomachenko beat?
Well, you don't always have to beat Hall of Famers. You just have to dominate your era. How
many active champions did he beat? How many active champions did Lomachenko beat? Not former champions, like you guys want to use the Mayweather fucking formula. I'm saying active champions. He was fighting.
But who are these active champions? How significant are they?
His third fight, Gary Russell Jr.
Oh,
that's a good. That was probably his best win.
Well, some people thought he beat Kevin. I don't know. He didn't.
I think that was his best. That was his best win. Being the old guy whooping on the young guy.
He beat the shit out of people, and the eye test. It was like similar to Roy, where they might have not had the best competition in their era by no fault of their own. Individually, you're like Jesus.
I mean, so you don't think Lomachenko was a bit overinflated?
No,
you don't think
I mean, marketing wise, but the guy beat what 7 or 8. He beat 7 or 8 active champions.
At first I did, especially when they're putting him pound for pound with 7 fights. That was annoying. But when you go back and watch what he does, it was Roy level spectacular. Well, not Roy level.
Yeah,
but
I mean the eye test was great, but he was still losing. Man, he lost how many fights?
And he don't
He
even
also
have
Only
that many
3.
fights.
but it's
He only
because he
lost
fought the
3.
top competition. He wasn't fighting the tomato
How many
can.
fights does he have? Does he even have 15 fights?
He has
Yeah, he
18
does.
fights.
18.
He
Yeah.
has
But Alan,
18.
you have to look at how he lost those fights, right? It's not
He
like he
never
got
really
blown out. Like they
lost.
were
He
very
never
close
really got his
fights.
ass kicked.
Yeah, and in my opinion, those losses came from not a lack of skill or a lack of size or power or anything like that, but just from a bad strategy from using like a shitty
I think
he
his
Tito
amateur
is
strategy.
naturally way
I
bigger than
think
him.
I think his skills didn't match his accomplishments.
My man, he beat
Versus
more active champions
versus
than anybody in the game at the time. You're not understanding that. He beat
dude,
more
I don't
active champions.
dude,
That's
we
what
don't
makes you
even know
great.
who these guys are outside
Wait,
of
doesn't he
Russell
have like
Jr.
the
You don't know
greatest
because you didn't
amateur
even know he
record
fucked
like
Henry
ever?
Russell Jr. That's not my
I
problem.
did know. I did know. I watched that fight. It was a
Then why are
really
you
good
asking
fight. It was
questions
a
that you
high
didn't
level
know?
fight. It was a high level fight. It
He
was a
beat a
great
prime
fight.
Linares. He beat a prime Linares when
No,
Linares
he
was
did.
Linares.
What are you stupid?
Yo,
That was
that was
no
not
prime
bro.
Linares.
That
Are
was
you
prime
kidding
Linares
me?
at 135. Yes,
That was
not
no
the
dude.
not the
No,
old
that is
washroom that Devin Haney
absolutely
fought.
insane.
Not the old washroom that Devin Haney fought. That he had
Dude,
been knocked out 5 times coming into that fight.
The Linares that fought Loma, that was one of his last 2 or 3 fights of his career. How many
Bro, he fought
fights did
Devin Haney 4 years later or so. What are you talking about?
so he what I'm saying that was one of his last 2 or 3 fights of his
No,
career.
it wasn't, bro. He fought like another 10 more times after that.
No, he did not. He didn't have 10 fights after
Bro,
freaking
you don't follow
Lomachenko.
the sport like I do, bro.
So, dude, the computer is right there. Google it. He did not have
Google
10
it
fights after
yourself.
Lomachenko.
All right.
I doubt if he had 5.
He got knocked out 5 other
Or
times after that.
Linares. And
He got knocked out
Linares
5
was
other times after that.
and Linares was stumping a mud hole in his butt too, and he knocked him down.
I mean, he still knocked him out though.
Yeah, and Devin Haney couldn't do shit to the old Loma.
It's not about Haney. I mean, he still knocked him out. I mean,
He didn't knock anybody. He didn't knock. Let's see here.
I'm looking right now.
After Lomachenko, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more times.
The winner is HLD. Hey Marco, I appreciate you letting me on tonight, man. Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, make sure y'all smash the like, show love, and y'all have a blessed one. Let me get back to work, gentlemen.
Peace out.
Good night,
Peace
bro.
out.
Big good night,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna wrap it up myself, guys. It is late.
Peace out.
All right, everybody. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Mañana.
Peace.
Peace.